Canada takes to the sky, clouds rolling by like cotton candy high. He lights up, his pipes stretching tight, floating free, gotta ease his mind. Wings spread wide through the blue, flying high, nothing else to do. In the cockpit, it's just him and the breeze, Captain Canada feeling at ease. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Heart beats to his own choir with a grin. He takes another puff, but Captain seen no skies too tough. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs. Stretching time in the open air, flying high without a care. Captain Canada soaring free, smoking sky, all he needs.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Happy Monday, my friends. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend, filled with hopefully lots of flight sim. Alex, good to see you, man. Z Norman, welcome back. Aviation Ryan, good to see you. Mitchell Taylor, welcome. Aesthetic, good to see you. Aviation Fanatic, welcome. Ludwig, good to see you. Kango, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Skymaster, welcome. Aviations, good to see you. Boeing 787 fan, welcome. Mr. Strange, good to see you. Craig, welcome back. Pilot Ty, good to see you. Ken, welcome. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Good men, welcome. Good to see you. Skyworker, welcome back, man. Good to see you, dude. Yuckfu, good to see you. Leonard Grant, welcome. Harry, good to see you. Samoa Pilot, welcome. Troa, good to see you. Tony Baldo, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Earl Boone, good to see you. TSC 777, welcome. Ben, good to see you. Shredding, good to see you. Gary P, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. We got Benny celebrating 55 months. Huge no floaties to you, Benny. Thank you very much for the support, my friend. I appreciate you, man. Incredibly kind. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, dude. We got Nino's Aviation. Welcome back, my friend. Post Weave is here. Good to see you. Quinton Boggs, welcome. Fly Daddy-O, good to see you. Steven Zahn, welcome back as well. Good to see everybody here, man. Welcome back. No face cam today. A little bit under the weather, to be honest with you. The fiance is sick. I think I've picked something up. Hopefully not. I figure it's not too serious, but I definitely feel like a sack of potatoes today, chat. Not feeling my best. My throat hurts. I got a runny nose. I feel congested. Not good. But the show must go on, friends. We have to finish the week off strong here in the MD11. We're doing some real-world UPS ops, Ontario over to Phoenix and back. Round trip this afternoon. Should be a fun day of flying. We're going to be searching for those elusive butters in the MD11. So we're going to be shooting for some butters today. Excuse to wear pajamas while streaming. I mean, I'm always wearing pajamas, to be honest with you. In case you haven't seen my yoke cams, I'm always wearing shorts, something nice and comfortable. Captain Will, good to see you, man. Welcome back, dude. Welcome back. Slow RRS, welcome back, man. Hope you're doing well, dude. RC Custom Cats, good to see you as well, man. Welcome back, dude. Hope you are doing well. How'd the meal go last night, Cap? Oh, dude, it was so good. I don't know if you guys saw the Discord. I posted up in the Discord in Cafe Canada. Here was last night's proper British roast dinner. Some mashed potatoes with gravy. Some green beans, some cauliflower and cheese sauce, Yorkshire pudding with an unbelievable piece of prime rib. It was proper and it was delicious, my friends. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Hey, Cap, flew with you in the MD11s on Say Intentions. Nice job this morning. You're a good FO. Nice, Tim. Very cool, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Needs more gravy, dude. I filled I can't even think right now, dude. I'm definitely getting sick. My brain is just absolute mush right now. The Yorkshire pudding was filled with gravy. There was more gravy than I could clean up with some bread after the meal was done as well. There was that much gravy on the plate. Also, you know how to get the flight plan discontinuity to go away? It says not able. If it's after a vector, you can't do it, Aviation Ryan. If it's after a vector, you have to vector yourself. So you have to wait till you get to that waypoint and then go direct to whatever the next waypoint is. Anyways, friends, without further ado, let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. RJ, good to see you, man. Welcome, dude. Hope all is well. Oh, dang, starting off the day with some food porn. Yes, sir. Some of this goodness. Cool. Let's jump inside the aircraft. Let's get this bad boy powered up and ready to go here, friends. We are sitting cold and dark. First things first, we'll get the external power to the on position. Aircraft comes to life. We'll get our battery switch on. We'll arm our emergency power. Good. We're going to get our adheres left, center, and right side.
JJ Stevens donated
JJ.
$3
My man.
Why meat so small, Cap? That's a tease.
I did have a little bit of a second plate. I did get more mashed potatoes and roast beef after that one. It was delicious. Viandre, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Aviation Ryan, good to see you, dude. Welcome back as well. Hope everybody is doing mighty fine this Monday morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be for you out there. All right, we got some overhead lights on. Good. We're going to get our nav lights on. We're going to get our logo lights on. We are going to arm our emergency exits. No smoking to auto, and seatbelt signs to auto as well. Beautiful. Everything looks good for there. Let's come down to our FMC. Sorry, let's go to our tablet first and foremost. We've got our flight plan in here. We are UPS 850 Ontario to Phoenix. Looking at a block time of 1 hour and 16 minutes. Stand to stand, gate to gate, whatever you'd like to call it. And then we've got our air time here of just shy of 50 minutes. So, nice little short flight. Real world MD11 flight as well by UPS. So, awesome that we can do some real world ops here in the MD11. Let's go ahead and send this data down to the flight plan. We'll set our payloads as well. Beautiful. Let's come down here. We'll go to the FMC1 tab. We'll go to our flight plan in it. You can see Ontario to Phoenix. Good. Alternate airport today is KPRC. Where the hell is that? Prescott. KPRC Prescott is our alternate airport. We're going to initialize the IRS. Good. Flight number today, UPS 850. Plug that up and throw that into there. Good. Looking for a cruise level today of 310, 31,000 feet. Temperatures out there are going to be negative 23 with a tailwind component of 39 degrees. 39 knots of a tailwind component. Good. And we're looking for a cost index. What was the cost index that it gave me? 20. So we'll throw that up into there. Cost index 20. Good. Let's go to our NIP page. We'll check out some numbers. We're looking for a zero fuel weight of 179.2. So we have to put in our tow weight, and then we should get our 179.2 on the zero fuel weight. So that looks good. Everything is good there. 15.8 on the block fuel. That is correct as well. Zero fuel weight CG 27.9. Takeoff CG weight 28.5. Everything looks good there. Beautiful. Let's go to our flight plan page. Let's plug up some numbers here, get some things ready to go.
Seat_2A donated $3
My man.
So, I guess that Stumprat in Pennsylvania saw its shadow. 6 more weeks of winter. We're going to have to send the average beaver over there to teach him a lesson.
I agree.
Good thing the wind wings
6
are shipped
more weeks.
FedEx. UPS MD11 smasher incoming.
Hopefully not. I don't have the best landings in Phoenix, but we'll see. It's one of those elusive airports to me. Huge no floaties to you, C2A. Thank you for the donation this morning as well. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, buddy. Quentin, 18 months as a business class member. Huge no floaties to you as well, my friend. Thank you very much for support. Truly do appreciate you, man. Thank you. ECAP flying from Seattle to Amsterdam in the Headwind 330 Neo as Delta. Oof. That is a long flight, my friend. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you have a good one. All right, winds are calm here in Ontario. We are going to plan runway 26 left for departure. So we'll go to Ontario. We'll go to standard instrument departures. We're going to be on the Ray J4 departure with the meatball transition out of runway 26 left. We'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. For the arrival into Phoenix, go to our star. We'll see what the weather's doing here in Phoenix. Weather is showing 120 at 8 knots, 10-mile visibility, scattered at 25, broken at 29. We're going to plan 7 right because of cargo parking. So cargo, pardon me, cargo down in Phoenix is over here. South cargo is where we're looking to go. So we're going to land on 7 right, which is actually a pretty short runway if you look at it, 7,800 feet. For this aircraft, that's a little bit short. For any other aircraft, you're probably fine, but...
JJ Stevens donated $3
My man.
Did you see the new Battlefield coming out? They're
Dude.
taking beta testers. It will have multiplayer battle royale and a campaign. It looks crazy good.
I was just watching a video before going live, JJ. I mean, as a Battlefield veteran, meaning I've played every single Battlefield since the Battlefield franchise released in the 90s or early 2000s, whatever it was, as somebody who's played every single Battlefield, man, I really, really, really hope they bring it with this one, dude, because I don't want to see the franchise die off, but I feel like if we get another miss from Battlefield, it's not going to end very well for EA and DICE. So, Hyder 1 arrival with the Blythe transition. We're planning the ILS 7 right from Alice. And we'll go ahead and insert that. Beautiful. Everything should be set up here. We should have a radar vector at some point after this. No, actually, beautiful. Look at that. It's all the way in because it's RNAV to RNAV. So beautiful. No discontinuities, no radar vectors, no nothing. Looking good today, my friends. Beautiful. All of that is set. We'll hit our Barrow Magic Key 298 on the altimeter here in Ontario this morning. Beautiful. Everything is done with that. Flight plan's in. We're all set up. We can go to our takeoff and departure performance, and then let's jump over here and we'll grab some perf numbers. So we are departing runway 26 left. We're going to get weather information. Beautiful. And then we're going to go and grab our tow weights. Good. We're going to go specific flaps, 15 degrees, and we'll go ahead and calculate our V-speeds today. We've got 29, 43, 59, 129, 143, 159 on the rotation V2. Good. We're going with a flaps of 15 degrees. We're going to turn the packs on. We don't need to worry about packs off. We're going to be flexing today to 59 degrees. Beautiful. We have a slope of negative 0.1/0 for the wind component. We'll throw that up into there. And the outside air temperature is showing a beautiful 18 degrees Celsius. This is why I wish I lived in California sometimes. Do I have a 5080? No, I plan on getting a 5080, but yeah. I've given up on them. I won't be what's promised at release. It will take years and too much money to fix. They've set the trend. Well, like I said, man, I feel if they go that route this year and this next Battlefield release, that's going to be it for them, man. People won't give a shit. But the new trailer looks good, man. It's given me that Battlefield 3 Battlefield vibe. That's what we need. It's what we need from Battlefield. We need that awesome Battlefield experience back. All right, let's go get our APU power on. I believe that the aircraft is fully boarded, which we are. We'll come down to our services. We'll just confirm that all of the doors are closed, which they are. Let's go ahead and set our park brake here as well. Park brake can go on. Wonderful. No ATC down here right now. No ATC down in Ontario. 2436 is my squawk code that Auto ATC has given me. So make sure to turn that on and reporting. Good. And then CTAF frequency. CTAF, KONT. Grab our CTAF. And CTAF frequency is 120.6 for our CTAF frequency. Good. Vlad, good to see you, man. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Battlefield trailer leaves a lot to be desired. Yeah, it's early alpha, right? I mean, the game is, I think the game is supposed to come out, I think they were saying like October, November of this year. So 8 months away, you know, 6 to 8 months away. We'll see, man. Fingers crossed. Fingers are definitely crossed. As long as they have Wake Island, I mean, it usually gets added in as like an expansion or something like that, right? APU power is on. APU bleed system comes on. We'll remove the external power. Good. Let's come down here. Disconnect you. Disconnect you. Beautiful. We'll go to GSX. We're going to prepare for pushback and departure. Wonderful. Let's have a little quick brief on the Rage 4 RNAV departure. Top altitude, Dinty and Mallet transition 15,000. So we are on the meatball transition. We just have above 13. So we'll put 15,000 in here for our initial climb. We'll obviously bug that up more once we get airborne. 260 on the runway heading. It is an RNAV departure, but we will be good pilots and we'll bug up our runway heading. And then we've got 159 set here on our V2 speed, 159, and that is set there as well. Beautiful. Everything looks good to me. Supposed to turn this on before pushback. I know that. We've learned that. What are we saying here? Hydraulic pumps on, APU aerolec on, park brake on, engine ING not armed. Correct. Good. All right, upstairs, seatbelt signs go on. We're going to go ignition system A today. We'll get our red beacon light on, and the tow truck is here ready to push us back. We're looking good, friends.
Locking gear.
Locking gear. If it is bad because of the community, they're letting everyone come in and help them build the game. Yeah, well, they did that with 2042 as well, and we all know how that one turned out. That might have been the worst Battlefield I've ever played in my life. Nose left facing north, correct. All right, let's go, friends. Park brakes are released. I will turn up the sounds for this beautiful engine start. And we're going to spool up engine number 3 first and foremost. As soon as that pushback commences, there it goes. Let's go ahead and spool engine numero 3. Beautiful. Pull it. You can audibly hear it spooling up. We've got fuel flow, N2% and N1% rising. We're looking for about 17% N2 before we introduce fuel. And there we go. We'll introduce fuel engine number 3. Yeah, 2042 is an absolute disaster. I agree with you. I agree. Loved Battlefield 2. Battlefield Bad Company, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, Battlefield 1943, and the best. 1942, I guess it was back in the day on PC. Alright. Man, those are loud. Got a good start on engine number 3. Let's go ahead and spool engine number 1. Pull it. N2 percentage on the rise. N1 is rising as well. Max, 13 months. Huge no floaties to you, dude. Thank you very, very much for the support. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Henry, he's destroying his carrot. I need to do, Battlefield 1 was incredible as well, man. Yeah. Battlefield 1 was good. Battlefield 5 was decent. Battlefield 1, I mean, the atmosphere is unmatched, in my opinion, in any of the other games. Hold on, I gotta perform surgery on Henry's carrot.
Unlocking gear.
All right, beautiful. Cap, what throttle do I use? Currently, I'm using the Honeycomb Bravo throttle quadrant. All right, 2 good engines. Let's pull number 3. Alrighty, N2 percentage on the rise. And we're looking for 17. Introduce fuel. Good. And she's spooling. I knew somebody was going to take that out of context, Davis. Thought it was going to be either you or C2A. Naughty. Alrighty. Ground spoilers armed. Auto brake over to takeoff. Upstairs. APU bleed goes off, which will in turn turn off the APU system. Let's go ahead and dial a flap 15 degrees. There we go, 15 degrees. We'll set that now. Dial flap. 15 degrees is set. And I think with that, friends, we are good to go. Turn those sounds down here for the taxi. Park brake can come off. We'll go nav select. We'll go profile arm. Let's go ahead and taxi ourselves up to 26 left. Hey, Gap, do you think the Indy Builds 350 will be as realistic as the Phoenix 320? I sure hope so, Joseph. Haven't got to fly the 350 yet, but hopefully soon, man. Look at that view out there. This is why I love flying in and out of Ontario. The San Gabriel Mountain Range is just incredible out there. It's so beautiful. Stunning airport scenery done by our good friend Vertical Sim as well. I use Logitech throttles right now and I really want to upgrade to the Airbus Captain Pack, but I'm curious how it will perform with my Boeing planes. So you can remove the detent, Michael, when you're flying your Boeing planes, and I think that may help tremendously. All right, we're leaving the ramp area. Let's go get our nose light. Wrong one. Let's go get our nose light over to taxi. Beautiful. I'm going to bump this guy back on our dispatch page. Good. Big old heavy airplane today. Remember, you got to take these turns quite slowly in the MD11. She does not like to turn. I'm in Ontario now looking at an MD11. Hey, rookie, what's up, my man? Good to see you, dude. Big old MD. And we need a trim value stab trim of 4.4. Why can't I move my stab trim? Holy shit, chat. Well, this is why you always check. My yoke is not plugged in right now. Oh boy. Well, good thing we checked on that.
Seat_2A donated $3 Canadian.
C2A.
Hey, whatever Davis does with his carrot is his business. I normally don't kink shame, but once he grabbed the box grater, I closed out of the OnlyFans stream. Also, is there a changelog for this thick girl that we'll go over?
There is a changelog. I'm not entirely sure what the changelog is, AJ. If you're in the TFDI Discord, you'll be able to see a changelog of this aircraft. I'm going to go ahead and set my park brake. My yoke is not plugged in. Give me 2 seconds. Apologize. Good morning. I told you I wasn't feeling myself this morning, chat. Please don't crash the sim. Okay. Ooh. I thought that was going to crash the sim there for a second. All right. I have to set my flaps again. All right. We're good to go. Park brake off. Good. Let's make sure this is working. Ontario. My push to talk isn't working.
just a suggestion to use 120.6 for CTAP on the ground.
Alright, we'll use that.
Ontario traffic, UPS 850 departing 26 left, Ontario. Alright, landing lights are on, strobe lights are on, nose light over to takeoff. You guys ready to rock and roll? Yeah, that would have been funny. Oh, I need to set my trim. 4.4 units. That's what I tried to do, and it just wasn't working. All right, 4.4 is set. Let's keep this rolling. Yo, Kim can come on. Let's have some fun, shall we, friends? Throttle's up to about 40%. We'll hit the auto flight button. Good. Slight nose down pressure. Good. And toga. Woof. Let's go flying. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive. There's 80 knots. We're neutral. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. Gear up. We fly in chat. God, that's loud. Let me turn that down for a second. We're gonna go deaf. Alright, start our left turn out. Flap retraction.
Ontario traffic, Southwest 4296, departing Takeoff Flight.
Attention, it's good to see you guys. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Slat retraction. Alrighty. Auto flight's going on. What? There we go. Auto flight's on. Bring those sounds back down here just a little bit, get us back up inside the cockpit.
Average Beaver donated
Average
3
Beaver.
Canadian dollars. Seat 2A, I share your concerns. Good news for Davis though, I have a line of artisan wood carrots that will please the heart of any beaver. Much more durable and can't be grated. Now to work on the groundhog and winter issue.
Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you very much for the support. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties. Mr. Average Beaver, he's on it. He's got it for us. Thanks for support, Beaver. Appreciate you, my man. Down here, let's go ahead and disconnect. I thought that had... Oh, you know what? That probably turned off when we switched out to the menu. Alrighty. Beautiful. Upstairs, we will get our nose lights off. Beautiful. And we do have the restriction 7,000 feet at Seoul. And the aircraft should keep climbing. We're going to bug up our cruise altitude today, which was 31,000 feet. We've got that set and checked. Beautiful. Looking real good. Where's that 7,000 foot restriction? Oh, at Ray J. Okay, got you. 7,000 feet at Ray J. On the Henry Cram for today. How to fix intentions does not give vectors at a Cape High on the Baypo 2 departure. I don't know, Garen. Join the Say Intentions Discord, man. I've never met anybody in my life that has more sim problems than Garen. That's just factual at this point. Just about to start a long haul, 14 hours. Would you recommend I reload the sim halfway through? No. Nuno, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. $7,000-foot restriction. That's for the arrivals down into LA, I believe. That's why you've got the 7,000 feet till Ray J, because if you look at our course, we're like right by SNA and LAX and all that, so you have to be below 7,000. Cap, how would you compare this plane to the Indybuild's A300? Right up there, man. Right up there. I don't really know which one is better. They're both great aircraft. If you can have both, I would suggest both. They're both a lot of fun to fly, man. A lot of fun to fly. How often do I fly? Usually 5 days a week. What's for lunch today? Smoky barbecue chicken breast. Henry looks bigger every time I see him. He's definitely growing. Holy shit. Look at that climb rate. Wow. Hang on tight, chat. Jesus. 5,000 feet per minute. This thing is a literal rocket ship. If you want a landing challenge, fly the 319 into Florence, Italy. We've done that before. Yeah. What's the best yoke and throttles to use starting out in the sim? Thrustmaster TCA Boeing yoke, baby. What's up, Cap? Sweet departure, and what a great week in the MD11. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, man. I really, really, really did enjoy flying the MD11 this week. It's a, like I said, it's a little bit of a challenge. You know what I mean? It gets you out of your comfort zone of flying the 737 and A320 all the time. It's definitely a challenge to fly. 10,000 feet, landing lights can come off. We'll get the logo lights off here as well. Beautiful. You know what I find funny about today's flight is that my language is a very bad word. Interesting. K-O-N-T. Do you know when I speak with ATC can't hear me? I've tested my mic on everything. It seems to be fine. Even tested on V-Pilot. I have no clue, man. I have no clue. When you go into V-Pilot, when you go to the settings page and you go to the audio, do you see this moving right here? As long as this is moving, you should be good to go. Like you can see, adjust the volume slider for the peak level indicator remains in the green while speaking normally. Have you tested that to make sure that that's where, if that's working and that's showing, you should be good. I don't know why you would be having any issues, to be honest with you. Max, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. What do you think of the 777 freighter? Absolutely love it as well, Prince. Yeah, we've got some really good freight aircraft. The Indybuild's A300, the TFDI MD11, and the PMDG 777. They are all fantastic. Been out of the CRJ for almost 2 years. Bourse sounds might bring me back. Does Bourse make the CRJ worth it to fly again? Yeah. Yeah. Also, make sure your mic and volume on the radio panel is set right. Correct. AJ's onto something there. Certain aircraft, you have to make sure that your mic selector is set correctly and that the volume is turned up. So keep that in mind. Depends on what aircraft. I'm not quite sure what aircraft actually uses that, but this is a great route to fly in the MD. It's crazy that this is a real-world route in the MD11, dude. That's what's even crazier. Isn't the speed too high for climbing? No, not at all. We're climbing at 308 knots, and we're still climbing at 3,000 feet per minute. The MD can handle it, my friend. Remember, 3 engines. You're on the fly-by-wire, yes. So the only other thing I can suggest is just make sure your mic selector is selected for VHF 1. I didn't think you had to do that in the fly-by-wire lineup, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We also have the 330 freighter. Once Microsoft 2024 stops acting up, yeah, you're correct. We do have that as well. Exactly, diabetic lad. Exactly. Cracked out airplane. All right, we are through 18,000 feet, so we'll go standard barrow. We'll also get the seatbelt signs back to auto. We'll flip ourselves back to 122.8. Good. All is well there, my friends. All is well, all is swell. Yeah, and we get the 7.5 as well. That's going to be unbelievable for some cargo ops. I agree. The default 7.3 Max isn't very good either, though. I mean, I don't think I would ever fly it, to be honest with you. I guess it's good for those that don't have access to a different Max 8, like if you're on PC. But always the mic system have malfunctions in the C-130 since the C-130 is nearly 50 years old in Singapore. Damn. Yeah, the 7.5 freighter is going to be a blast. Very much looking forward to that aircraft. That is for sure. Look at us, Jack, climbing out of Ontario on our way to Phoenix. Going to be a fun landing in Phoenix. I love landing on 7 right because of the short runway. Always a lot of fun. Early morning here again, Tuesday. Rossi, good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Didn't Sobo claim the 7.3 Max was our most detailed plane yet? Yeah, it probably is, to be honest with you. Again, none of the default airplanes are really anything to talk about, but I would say out of all the default airplanes that have released, remember, Asobo airplanes. We're not talking about third-party airplanes. We're not talking about the Inibuilds A321, A330. Asobo-built airplanes. It probably is. So my PC handled Newark pretty well yesterday. My 12th gen chip in DDR5 really screams. It makes a huge difference. Great news, Tom. There we go. I thought Ontario was in Canada. There is an Ontario, Canada as well, but there's also an Ontario, California. Do you already know the first A350 trip? Probably Delta, Atlanta to LA. That's probably going to be my first 350 stream. I am getting early access to the 350. I can't say when I'm getting it. I know when I'm getting it. I can't say when I'm getting it, but I am getting early access to know the plane. I'm getting it about a week before release. I get it about a week before I can start sharing any content with you guys because they really want us to learn the ins and outs of the airplane, which I think is a really good idea. That way, by the time you see content creators streaming it, it should be of quality. Nobody should be fumbling around. Everybody should kind of understand what's going on and what needs to be done. There is that has to be, right? Palm Springs? Why does FS Realistic make the plane shake violently up and down? What am I doing wrong? Garen, at this point, man, I would say everything. Like I said, man, I don't think I've ever met anybody that has had more sim issues and sim problems than you. I don't know, man. I really don't know. Stop playing with my emotions. I apologize. I'd rather be up front. Like, I'm allowed to tell you when I have the airplane. I'm not allowed to tell you the exact day, but yeah. What is my push-to-talk button? Retro on the back of my yoke on the left side. There's a button. I use that for the push-to-talk. Or Atlanta to J&B, just a nice short 16 hours. Yeah, right. Oh, man. Will you tell us when you receive the 350 for testing? Yes, I'm allowed to tell you when I have the 350. And then you can do the math when I get that. I am allowed to tell you that I have it and that testing has begun. So we're back in the iFly Max on Tuesday and the 350 the week after. Don't think so. Nope. Don't think so. Alrighty. And we're up through 29,000 feet already, getting up to our cruise level of 310. Very nice. And it looks like we're cruising for about 80 miles or so. Altitude. So, Cap, what plane are we flying 2, 3, and 4 weeks from now? Yeah, fuck. All I know is we're in the iFly Max 8 next week. That's as far as I go right now. Gigliotti, it's good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Hope we're doing well. Microsoft 2027-3 in the Phoenix. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not sure what's going on with it, Garen. When are we hopping back in the Aerosoft A330? Never flown the Aerosoft 330. Never planned to fly the Aerosoft 330. Are you going to stream the testing? I'm not allowed to stream the testing. No. I am not. GMC, 5 gifted members. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very, very much for the continued support of this channel. Appreciate you, man. Guys, let's get some love for Mr. GMC with the 5 gifted members. And, of course, if you got a gifted membership, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Unbelievably kind. Thank you very, very much, GMC. Appreciate the continued support, man. Thank you, buddy. Stream test. I wish, dude. I wish. I am going to be streaming it before release, but I'm not allowed to stream the testing part of it. Yeah. Have you flown it? No, I do not have it yet. I'm allowed to say that. I don't have it yet. Recap, been using 2024 Sim Update 1 with DLSS 4 for several days with no issues, no crash desktops, excellent frame rate. You may want to consider 2024 Flite. After Sim Update 1, DL, I'll jump back into 2024 and we'll give it a good rundown. Not really interested right now. Just stomping in, hopefully all is well. Cut the party yesterday, stream about the 5000 series graphic cards. Yeah, they're insane, Star Sub. Crazy, man. Just pick an airport, Garen. Pick an airport and then search for the departure flights. Yeah, the 5090s going for 3,500 Canadian. Fucking mental, dude. Absolutely insane. Imagine paying $4,000 for a graphics card. I don't know, man. I don't think I could ever forgive myself for doing something like that. I just don't think I could forgive myself. That is an absurd amount of money. Absolutely absurd. Looks like I'll be waiting then. The supply isn't there right now. Oh, it's going to take months. Yeah. I paid $4,000 for my entire current build. Yes, exactly. Yeah. I'll decide to skip the generation of CPUs and GPUs with lossless scaling. I get above 60 FPS with the 5900X and the 6900 XT on 1440p. It's all that matters, Kemmel, right? I always say, man, price to performance. Price to performance. That's how you gauge, you know, is it really worth it to upgrade when you're constantly getting great performance, you know? Scalpers are selling for over $5K on eBay. Yeah, it's like this every time, Jim Boy. It's so crazy, man. These stupid paper launches from NVIDIA. You know what we really need, man? NVIDIA needs competition to get their shit together. There needs to be more competition in the GPU market because right now NVIDIA just does whatever the hell they want to do with zero repercussions. They price them at these absurd amounts pricing, and it's kind of wild, man. Yeah. What model matching do I use? BQ. I use FSLTL. You can put exclamation point MM in chat. Yeah. Have you tried Tower 3D Pro? I have. Yep. Ah, there you go, Retro. Hey, at least you figured it out, man. Never stupid, dude. Remember. You got to figure some things out sometimes. We're behind you in the 7.3 Max. Nice. I should be going a little bit quicker. I'm doing Mach 0.80. So we're doing pretty well. Somebody asked when top of descent is. Top of descent is in 49 miles, about 5 minutes. You almost collided with an American 321. Uh-oh. That's not good. Don't need any collisions on a Monday, please. If people pay that much, why would NVIDIA not do what they do? Yeah, I mean, yeah. I still think we need some competition out there, man. We need some competition. You know, if you look at what AMD's done with the CPU market, a lot of people are choosing AMD's over... a lot of people are choosing AMD's over Intel right now. And Intel's definitely taken quite a big hit when it comes to the CPU market. I would love to see a company come out there and do the same on the GPU market. It would be phenomenal. What aircraft are you streaming after the MD11? Tom, next week we're back in the iFly Max 8. We've got some scenery, new scenery in Europe to check out. We've got some new scenery in Canada to check out. Next week's going to be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. Back in the Max 8. And then the following week, we'll either be in the Airbus again or the 777 freighter. I haven't decided yet. Probably Airbus and then 777 freighter. Intel's new CPU is apparently a disaster. I mean, it has been for a little bit, to be honest with you, YouTube noob. The writing's been on the wall for Intel for quite a while. They, you know, it's pretty wild. It is pretty wild. Really like a GPU update whenever prices come back down to earth a bit. Yeah, good luck with that. Airbus in Japan? Airbus in Japan would be phenomenal. I just don't think we could do a full week in Japan, Captain Lee. We could probably do a weekend. Maybe like Saturday, Sunday or something like that. Are you streaming tomorrow? I'm not streaming tomorrow. Next stream is going to be on Thursday, Ryan. You can always put ! schedule in chat if you kind of want to work around the schedule we have. Next stream will be on Thursday. Supposed to go to a buddy's tonight to watch the hockey game. I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest with you. Is the TFDI MD11 worth it right now? I'm considering buying it. In my opinion, it is. Aviation Hub. I think you just have to have your... I think you just have to understand what you're getting into. This is a very different aircraft than a lot of what people are used to. So, it may take some time. I think the initial knee-jerk reaction is like people are like, oh, I don't like this plane. Just because it's so different. You know what I mean? I think it's a fantastic product. I wouldn't have flown it all week if I didn't like it, you know? If I didn't think it was a good quality add-on, I wouldn't be promoting it, I wouldn't be streaming it, I wouldn't be showing it on my streams. I think it's a great product. Again, it's a handful. It's very different than most other airlines that are available right now. It has completely different systems that you're going to have to learn. The way the autopilot works, it's very like... It's old school meets new school. It's like one of those. If you fly the A300, I feel like stepping into this aircraft would be pretty... I think you would understand it a little bit more. If you have no prior knowledge of the A300 or the MD11, it might be, Yeah, do you think you'll get used to it in a week or two? I think you will, man. Especially watching some videos and some tutorials and stuff online. I think you could probably get it within a week or two. Yeah. Yeah, I think you can. All right, we are 10 miles from descent, friends. We're on the Hyder arrival. This is good. We are looking for... Looks like we have Albuquerque Center online, which is giving us ATC, I think. Hold on. I think Albuquerque Center covers. Yeah, they do cover. Oh, there you go. So we're going to have Albuquerque Center here in a moment. We're looking at the Hyder 1 arrival, which has us down to 6,000 feet at Falgo. So we're going to descend 6,000 feet. We'll go profile to 6. Good. We'll be with contact with Albuquerque Center before then anyways. So down to 6,000. Beautiful. And the aircraft will start its descent momentarily. It looks like we're 13 miles from descent now. Good. This is a quick hop. Yep, they do this IRL, man. Here's the last one, January 31st, so a couple days ago. MD11, Ontario to Phoenix, 47 minutes on the flight time. Pretty crazy, right? Pretty crazy. Pavel, what's up, my friend? That is Henry. His name is Henry. P-Thibs, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Hope my Japanese snack box I bought on eBay is on board. Ooh, nice, John. A bento box. I want to go to Japan so bad, dude. I really do. Bento box. Beat in the field, I keep getting asked about the recent aircraft instances. I respond with, let's see what happens after the investigations and let's feel sorry for the lives lost out of respect. 100%, man. 100%, dude. Alright, there goes our descent, friends. Beautiful. Get that seatbelt sign back on. We are looking good, amigos. Starting the descent. Wonder how much a trip to Japan cost? I mean, airfare's probably somewhere around $1,500 to $2,000 round trip. You might be able to get a deal somewhere. Might be cheaper. It'll definitely be cheaper for you guys, Davis. The US dollar, right? It'll definitely be cheaper for you guys. Yeah, for me... yeah, probably looking about $1,500 to $2,000 just for the airfare. And then when you're there, Japan's pretty expensive as well. Especially if you want to try all the, you know, you want to try some Wagyu, you want to try all the good stuff in Japan, right? Yeah, what other airlines use the MD11 for cargo? I think you have Maersk, I think. Maybe not. You've got UPS, you've got FedEx. There's a couple other ones. There's not very many, unfortunately. This airplane is getting a little bit dated. Not very many. I think there's a couple other ones as well. Japan ain't cheap. No, it's not. I paid just around 1K back in November last year. There you go. Yeah. Martinair, FedEx, World Airways. There we go. Western Global. That's another one. Yeah. Food in Japan is surprisingly cheap. Almost everything else is expensive. Yeah. Western Global. The all-white livery with the blue Western Global. It's a good one. Just means an opportunity to do some retro ops. True. Yeah. Not wrong on that one. Lufthansa Cargo used to operate them, correct. Yeah, they don't anymore. Was your ground speed at the moment? 434 knots. Across the ground. Can't wait for the 350 stream on Thursday. I don't know where you guys are getting this idea from. I've already said there's no 350 stream. I don't know how and where you guys have come up with this on your own, but yeah, there's no 350 stream. Have you tried iFly schedules? It's free and no sign up. Just go to their website, select the aircraft you want to fly, and it generates flights based on how long you want your flights. I have not. No. Michael, with the $60 donation.
Good afternoon, Cap.
Hello.
I received my 3XO Glare Wing and the 737 FMC yesterday. I am very impressed and highly recommend. Still waiting on the McDo.
Huge no floaties to you, Michael. I am also very patiently waiting on the McDo. Thank you very, very much for your support, man. I really do appreciate you, Michael. Thank you for the $60 donation. Incredibly kind. Oh, the AnyBuild stream. Okay, now it's all making sense. I was so confused. There was a couple people talking about I thought I was streaming it. I was like, no, I'm not streaming it. Yes, sorry, Tristan.
And
you are correct.
940, have your clearance badge ready, cut.
Alright, we are descending on the hider.
Station Airport via radar vectors, Inc. as filed on departure maintain.
Yes, AnyBuilds is doing the stream on Thursday. You are correct, Tristan. I apologize. Somebody else was asking if I was flying it this week. I thought you were also commenting that I was flying it this week. I will not be flying it this week, unfortunately. As much as I'd love to, the time is not quite there yet. Soon, TM. James, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude.
Expect flight level 390 as your flight.
Yes, Michael's getting up on the leaderboard. I just want to contact Albuquerque Center first. Albuquerque Center, good morning. EPS 850, flight level 240, descending on the hider 1.
EPS 850, heavy Albuquerque Center, right then.
I did. Alright, hit the little ident for him. Good. iFly schedule is a great tool. I highly recommend. Cool, yeah. Alright, Michael's up on the leaderboard.
UPS 850, ready to contact 61 miles northwest of Gila Bend, VR, flight level 230. Continue descending on the Hyder, 1 arrival, runway 7 right transition, Phoenix altimeter 3003.
Oh, continue descending on the Hyder 17 right transition 3003, UPS 850, heavy thanks.
Atlas 500, contact Phoenix approach 128.65.
Alrighty, Michael up on the board.
Stop at 500, have a good day. It is, yeah. Eastern 490, plan the RNAV RNP Yankee runway 2 and approach from Cadet.
Yeah, plan the Yankee RNAV 21 approach. Thanks, sir.
Awesome. Thank you again, Michael, for the $60 donation. Appreciate you, man. Sounds like the 350 released sometime in February based on some things said. Yeah, I mean, I've always said I personally think it's releasing. I still don't know. I do know, but I still don't know if it's. I always said by the end of February is when I think the release was happening. That's when I feel the release is. It's going to be there. All right, aux pump can go on, and we'll set auto brake medium for landing.
Texas Cargo 51 Heavy, ready to contact 75 miles southwest of Drake, VR, flight level 350, welcome.
And we're continuing descent on the Hyder. We have the runway 7 transition. I see some weird-ass things going on down here, and I'm not quite sure what's going on, so we're going to have a look at this. All right, so it should be Sinra to Swoon to Hyder to Gela to Punt Tech, Tesla, Falgo, Kager. What comes after Kager? If I go to Phoenix approach 7 right, it should be Kager then Balti. Something's wrong here.
4296, should we descend via the arrival?
Should be. Oh, do you know why? Because we have Alice. Where's Alice? Yeah, clear that out.
Runway 7 right transition, Phoenix altimeter 3003.
Kager to Balti.
Phoenix altimeter 3003, with the Hyder 1 arrival to runway 07 right.
It should be Tesla, Falgo, Kager, Balti. Tesla, Kager. Alright, hold on.
American 1730, climb maintain flight level 360.
360, American 1730.
Okay, that should be right now.
UPS 850 heavy contact Phoenix approach 128.65 today.
12865, UPS 850 heavy, we'll see you.
Albuquerque Center, American 643.
Okay, that's a little bit better.
American 643.
That looks good to me. So, just to confirm, it should be Sonora, Swoon, Hyder, Gila. Sonora, Swoon, Hyder, Gila, then Punt, Tech, Tesla, and Falgo. Why are you over speeding?
Phoenix altimeter 3003.
3003 and descend by the Hydro 1 arrival, runway 8 transition for American 643.
Punt, Tech, Tesla, Falgo, Gager, Balti, Toady, and then runway 7. All right. That is all correct.
349 leaving my airspace, LA centers offline, radar services terminated, frequency changes approved.
We do have a speed restriction at Hyder for 265 knots, which the aircraft does know about, so I'm going to leave it just like that. Yeah, there was more drag, but it was spooling up for some reason. That's why I was questioning. Like, the speed was fine at 310, but the airplane was speeding up as we were descending. It was doing weird things. It figured itself out. It figured it out. All right, 12865 for us, Phoenix approach. So we were figuring that out. 12865. Phoenix approach, good morning, UPS 850. Flight level 190 descending on the Hyder 1.
UPS 850, Phoenix approach, hello, Phoenix altimeter 3003, expect the visual runway 7 right.
Expect the visual 7 right. UPS 850, heavy, thanks. Alright, we will set our Barrow 3003, and we're looking for minimums into the ILS 7 right, 1369 on the Barrows. 1369. We'll bug that up. The ATS is definitely a lot better, Tom, than it was. I also think it's just the descent profile that you put it in. I think getting it out, sometimes on the descent it gets a little bit crazy, which you can easily change. I'll show you how to change that. 1369. 1369. Good, set. If you go to the performance page, you can set the descent speed, and for whatever reason it really likes to descend at like these high speeds, and that's where things get a little bit tricky. 310 knots. So you can always put in the edit box, which I usually do on the descent, like 290 knots or something. I feel like that's a much better speed, gives you a little bit more of that buffer. When you're up at 310 knots, you can see like when you get into like the flight levels, 310 knots is like right almost at barber pole. So I suggest putting like 290 or something. Oh yeah, I never land it with throttle in. I always do manual throttles. Always, always, always. Yeah. Taipei into Kai Tak with his butte. Wish me luck. Ooh, nice. It's a cool flight, man. Enjoy. That's a real cool flight. All right. Ground spoilers armed. Looking good. What's the ceiling on the MD11? I think it's 39,000 feet, James. Flight level 390, I believe, is as high as this one can go. I think most of the time it's in the mid-30s. You know, 33 to 35 is usually probably the average cruise. Should actually say. That's because we're on econ descent. I can show you afterwards. Got to keep powering if you're landing flaps 50 though, otherwise it just drops. Yeah, I always land flaps 35 to be honest with you. I'll take a little bit of a higher speed. I'm going to get some slats extended here, guys. Our speed's kind of getting a little bit away from us. So we'll get the leading edge out. Slats are out. Beautiful. That'll really help slow down the aircraft.
Expect a visual runway 7 right. Expect visual 7 right, Southwest 4296.
Alrighty, and we know we are parking down here at the south cargo ramp, so we'll be vacating the runway to the right. If we're flying passengers, we'd be going up to the left, to the right. Probably Hotel 6 if I was guessing, maybe Hotel 7, but we should hit one of those hotels, hopefully. Tried flying the MD11 for the first time yesterday. The ground handling was so foreign to me compared to the PMG and the Phoenix. Also still lost as to how to use the auto flight stuff works. Good day, Cap. So Kaiser, before you depart, you arm auto flight, and then when you're ready to turn on the autopilot, you click it once again. For autopilot to be on, you'll see AP1 in blue, and you should see magenta colors to know that everything is done correctly and set correctly. All right, we're adhering to the speed restrictions. We just had 230 knots at punt. We have 210 at tech. So keep on watching our speed. We're sitting at 230 right now. We're looking good. Definitely a short runway. Oh yes, always fun. Always a challenge, my friend. I love flying into Phoenix. The views, the desert into the city. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, we'll put Henry away for now. Focus up on the arrival. Coming up through 10,000 feet. Landing lights are on. Logo lights are on. Good. Ground spoilers are armed. Auto brake is set. Hydraulic pumps are on. We're looking good, friends. We are looking good. Please stow away your Henrys for landing. Thank you. Ortho looks so good in this region. I think that's one of the reasons why I love flying in and out of here. There's the Air Force Base. Yeah, one of the reasons why I love flying in and out of Phoenix, man. It's just the visuals. It's absolutely beautiful. You gonna watch the 350 stream? Yes. It's on Thursday, right? Am I live when that happens? I can't remember. All right. We'll arm our approach. Should be grabbing localizer soon. It looks like we're on glide slope as well. How many hours flight simming do I have? Ah, man. I mean, just in Microsoft Flight Simulator, I've got almost 4,150 hours. 4,140. That's just on Microsoft. If you scroll down to like X-Plane, I've got equally the same amount of time on X-Plane as well. I'd say we're probably close to 1,000 hours on all sims. You're not live when it's streamed? Okay.
We got the visual runway 8 for American 643.
It does, Tom. Yeah. All right, we should arm. There's localizer capture. Beautiful. And what's our VAP speed today, friends? VAP speed's going to be 156. 156 on our VAP. All right, localizer's captured. We're waiting for glide slope now. I'm actually going to take... it's fine. We'll capture it. We can just chill on the descent rate here a little bit, and it'll capture. If we go to like 500 feet per minute, we'll let the glide slope capture. Your VATSIM stats show 5,400 hours. That's just on VATSIM. I do a lot of flights not on VATSIM as well, man. Say intentions.
Maybe a 580, heavy, Sky Harbor 1, correction 12 o'clock, 17 miles, split the airport site.
All right, glide slope is on. Good. Let's get flaps 15 degrees. Start slowing her down.
UPS 850 heavy Sky Harbor, 12 o'clock, 16 miles, split the airport site.
Got the airport in sight. It's UPS 850 heavy.
UPS 850 heavy, clear visual approach runway 7 right.
Clear visual 7 right, UPS 850 heavy. All right, I'm actually going to go 190 on the speed just because we have traffic behind us. I don't want to get too slow too quickly. So we'll go 190. Yeah, I would say we're probably close to 10K hours, to be honest with you.
Airport at your ellipse call 10 to 11 o'clock, 16 miles, port site.
Should we hand fly the approach from here, chat? Fuck it, let's send it. Let's hand fly the approach, shall we? I'm going to bug up what was it, 56? Yeah, 156. I'm going to bug that up just for reference.
100 indicating on the visual for 7 right.
156. I'm going to take control of the auto throttles. Good. I will set that speed though. Good. And let's hand fly this puppy. My airplane?
So 500 Roger at small, intercept the runway 8 localizer.
Good.
Cleared visual approach runway 7, correction, cleared visual approach runway 8. Correction, visual runway 8, we did.
Sounds are up. We've been cleared to land. Got the runway out there.
So 500. Great. Maintain
right side.
With that traffic, still cleared visual runway 8.
We're going for the butters today, chat. Going for the butters. We'll wait till we hear the 2,500 foot call up before we drop the gear. Get everything ready to go. Speed looks great. I love hand flying this airplane, man. It feels so good. We haven't flown an approach this far out in a while, too, so it's nice. Thick girl slamming 386. I hope not. There's a big In-N-Out facility down here, chat. One of these buildings here is a big In-N-Out facility. That's where they produce all the In-N-Out goodies.
1208, runway 7 right, clear to land.
7 right, clear to land. Yes, 850 heavy.
Okay, 2856 heavy, good taxi, short of exit 4, but with it. Bye-bye.
Aircraft feels great. We've got it trimmed out real nice right now. Let's drop the gear. Bring the speed back. Flaps 28 degrees.
4296. They don't really have the airport inside.
And we're looking good. Flaps 35 degrees for landing. Beautiful. Make sure our lights are on. Good. All right. Sweet. Looking good, friends. Speed can go up. Slightly low on the profile. We'll bring that nose up.
Runway 7 right approach.
Split for runway 7 right, and we have the airport in sight, 4296.
So 4296 traffic at full park 5 miles. You'll be on the visual runway 8 southwestbound, the southwest 737, 3,700.
All right, we're looking good. Trim nicely.
4296, we don't really have traffic inside. Although we have him on radar, but yeah.
So 4296, there'll be no flags now, supporting everything.
3G feet again for 4296.
South 500, runway 8, clear to land. My man, 2056, runway 3, your right, taxi runway 12, and let me know when you're in.
Runway 3 right at runway 12 will have to be at exit 4, runway 20.
Sheesh, very balloony right now.
So 4296, number 2, following a heavy MD11 over the numbers, runway 7 right, clear to land.
Continue.
Caution, wing turn around.
Clear to land runway 07 right, 4296.
Let her settle. Let her settle. Beautiful. How was that at 227? That doesn't make any sense at all. Nose down gently, reversers are out. That was as smooth as all could be. Decelerating. 70 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Phoenix.
UBS 850, heavy, welcome Sky Harbor, right hotel to the ramp, bye-bye.
Right hotel to the ramp, see for departure. Sorry, UBS 850. 227, but 1.07 on the G. Those numbers don't make sense, chat, sorry. Sorry. Those numbers just don't add up. There's no way you're that soft on the G's at 107, but a 227 on the foot per minute. I don't know about that one, chat. That seems a little bit suspicious, if you ask me. Flaps and spoilers clean. Welcome down to Phoenix, my friends. Oh, turn, please. Thank you. Alrighty. We're down. Looking good. Cool. Disarm the auto brake. Good. Upstairs, landing lights are off. Nose light over to taxi. High intensity strobes and runway turnoffs are off. Beautiful. Maestro, 25 months is nah, that's the numbers. Plane is big plus heavy. Nah, that was super smooth, dude. That was an absolute greaser. I even fed it a little bit more feedback That was, I feel that was one of those, like, sloped runways we hit just as, like, there was a down slope or something. That number did not feel, it was, that should have been much smoother than a 227, in my opinion. Capital plane, fuel section in the MiG-2 with the 73 MAX 8. Do I put the burn number in sim brief, gives me, or a different equation? Yeah, you can use that one, G-Man. Yeah.
643 Sky Harbor at your total clock, about 17 miles north of the airport site.
Take care, Boeing fan. Thanks for hanging out. You know, what airplanes are these, Chad? Are these the KC airplanes? KC whatevers? Actually modeled quite well.
American 643 Phoenix.
Arizona National Guard. Shadow Gallery. Holy dude. Dropping the $100 donation.
Welcome to my hometown, Cap.
Hey.
Appreciate you sticking it out for the stream while feeling like
Hey.
500, welcome to Phoenix for your
Thank you very much for support, dude. I appreciate you. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Shadow Gallery coming in with the $100 donation. Jack, we please get some love for Mr. Shadow Gallery. Thank you very much, Shadow. Appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, dude. APU power is coming on, and we're going down all the way to the end of this ramp. Not quite sure what this airplane's doing, just sitting here in an Airbus, no problem. Those KCs part of the scenery? They are, yes. They are part of the sceneries. Alrighty, we'll get the nose light off. We're into the ramp area now. He might just be plane spotting, maybe. Tom, take care, man. Have a great day, dude. Hopefully we'll see you on Thursday, man. Back in the iFly. Max 8. Oh.
Man, 2856, runway 3 right at 2 clear for takeoff.
Oh. A little bit of slew action plane spotting over there. Nice. He's just watching the show. Watching all the big MDs coming in. Alright, all the way down to the end, you'll see the UPS trucks. That's where we're going, friends. I wish the cargo area was modeled a little bit better in this scenery. It's one of the things I wish. I love when airports do full detail, even like the cargo areas and stuff like that. Especially some of these big major US hubs. A lot of cargo going on. 23 degrees here down in Phoenix. Beautiful day.
4296, welcome to Phoenix.
I wish we could have got a replay of that, and then we could have actually seen if it was a butter or not. I actually think we just passed our stand. Yeah, we want that stand right here. I think that's the last stand we can grab. Just picked up the Max, enjoying it so much. Dude, it's so good, man. It's so good, dude.
Air correction, Foxtrot 9er, Echo, Delta 10, Delta, cross runway 7 left, Foxtrot 9er.
Cross runway 7 left via Foxtrot 9er, then Echo and...
Beautiful weather, man. That was a butter at heart. Yes, it was. I agree. Like I said, man, sometimes those readouts can be a little bit, you know, especially the foot per minutes, they're so skewed. Sometimes we get ridiculously soft landings and we're like, no, there's no way that that's possible. But I truly do believe that that was better than a 227 or whatever the hell it was. Not even like a 227's a bad landing for this aircraft. That's always a butter, as I've always said. Anything under 300 foot per minute in this aircraft is considered a butter, in my opinion. It's just that difficult and weird to land, but yeah. Did you get your wind wing and MiG-2? Nah, I still haven't even had the option to pay for it yet, Mav. APU is on, APU bleed is on. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and get engines 1, 2, and 3 to the off positions. Beautiful. We'll go upstairs. Beacon light can come off. Good. Seatbelt signs can go off. Wonderful. And we'll open up the doors. Services. Open, open, open. Oh yes, I have to restart GSX because it's bugged. Restart the Kutao script. Good. And then I can go open, open, open. Good. Passengers open as well. And we'll go to GSX. And we'll request deboarding. And there we have it, my friends. Deboard the aircraft here from our first leg. We are doing the return flight, so just do keep that in mind. We are doing the return. We're going to use, okay, it's using FedEx, no problem. Doesn't really matter anyways. There we have it. Cool. First leg in the books, my friends. I would say that that was a pretty successful flight, minus the weird landing rate on that one. I still feel like that was a smoother landing, but you can't win them all, chat. You just can't win them all. But regardless, very happy with that one. Let's get some tunes bumping here while we set up for our next flight, shall we? We shall. Get some tunes bumping. And we'll go and prep for the next flight, shall we, friends? We're going back to Ontario. Get this bad boy loaded. And they're going to give us 7 left for departure. We can't. I don't think we can depart out of 7 right. So we'll plan for that. Uh, 7 left for departure, arriving on 26 left. That is correct. Beautiful. We'll generate that. Get the deboarding process done. Nice butter and a tail-heavy MD11. She's so much fun to fly, man. Tim, take care, man. Appreciate you being here, dude. Hopefully I'll see you this week back in the MAX 8, man.
Hi, man. 2856, ready to contact the Alpha Path.
All right, we'll file off our new flight plan. Good. Good. You guys want to know the numbers that Sim Toolkit Pro gave us? 143 on the landing, foot per minute, 1.02 G. I feel like that's a little bit more accurate if you rewind it and watch the landing. To me, those numbers are more accurate, but hey, to each your own, right? But 143 on the landing, 1.02 G. From my perspective, that's a more accurate number. I don't think it was over 200 foot per minute, but that's just me. That's just me. You guys can decide. I don't mind. Alright, banner has been updated for the return flight. Is there an active problem with Microsoft loading screens, or is it just me? There's been a couple people that have been having issues with it, but I'm not quite sure. About to attempt my first ever flight in VATSIM. Anything I should consider and for my clearance? Nah, man, just take it all in. If you're at this point, I feel like you're ready, so. Had to have been an upward sloped on the runway. Upwards gives you lower rates. Down gives you the... We'll have a look when we're crossing runway 7 right. Like I said, though, man, I always get weird landing rates into Phoenix. I feel like it's something to do with the runway. I hardly ever have good landings unless I'm landing on runway 8 or runway 26. So I don't know if it's something to do with the data. I don't know, man, but... If we're landing on runway 8, we have fantastic landings. It's 7 right. Did someone just spark up? No. Eyes? No, not I. I would never do such a thing like that. All right, we got our ACARS message. So we can start working on some numbers. Let's come down here. We'll go to dispatch. We are going to reload flight plan. Good. UPS 849 Phoenix back to Ontario 54 minutes on the flight time today, slightly longer because we're going to be dealing with a little bit of a headwind. We're going to send the plan down to the McDo. We're going to set the fuel and payloads. Good. Let's go to our flight plan init page. Wonderful. Phoenix back to Ontario. Our alternate is going to be Lost Wages. LAS. Las Vegas. Good. Flight number UPS 849. Heavy. Throw that up into there. Looking for a cruise altitude today of 32,000 feet. Winds negative 28 on the temperature with a, how do I do headwind? Is it HD? HD 44 knots is what they're calling. Yeah, there we go. Headwind of 44 knots. And it wants us with a cost index of 23. So we'll bug that up. Beautiful. We'll go to our init B page. We'll plug in some numbers. So looking at a zero fuel weight of 193.1, which is correct. Tow weight 211.7, correct. Fuel 18.8, correct. Zero fuel weight CG 27.9. Takeoff CG 28.3. All of that is set correctly. Beautiful. Let's go to Phoenix. We're going to read our cleared to Phoenix Keens 3 departure. Herbert transition. Climb to the SID expect 320 3 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 2865. Beautiful. So we're on the Keens 3 departure today. We'll find that on the list. Keens 3 out of 7 left with the Herbert transition. We'll insert that. Beautiful. And then down into Ontario today. Star. We are going to be on the, is it Scooby 2 or Scabby? Scooby 2 we'll call it. With the Fred transition. We're going to plan for the ILS 26 left. And let's have a quick little look-see here at this. We're going to unload this flight plan, import the new one. Good. So the Scooby 2 arrival takes us all the way down to Taco. So we're going to use Taco as our transition. And we'll insert that. Beautiful. Scrolling for our flight plan, we should have no discontinuities. We shouldn't have any radar vectors. It's RNAV to RNAV. So we're looking good. Sweet. Happy with all of that, friends. Very good, my amigos. Beautiful. Aircraft is essentially set up. We'll go to our takeoff and departure performance. Jump back over here. We'll go to our perf page. We are going to get weather information. Beautiful. We are departing 7 left. That is all correct. Good. We'll get our tow weights. 211,688. Good. Actually, quite a bit heavier out of Phoenix than when we were out of Ontario. We're doing a flaps 15 departure. PAX will be on. And we'll calculate our V-speeds. 33, 52, 65. 33, 52, 65. Good. Flaps 15 degrees. 15 degrees. Good. PAX will be on. We're going with a flex of 57 degrees. We've got a slope and wind component. Slope is negative 0.1 with 5. Negative 0.1/5. Good. And the outside air temperature, I believe, was 23 degrees. 23 degrees C. 23C. Into that bad boy. Beautiful. Check confirm V speeds. Yep, those are all good. I don't know why it's giving me that one. We'll check all those ones. Good. Sweet. Happy with those numbers. Looking good, friends. GSX is almost done the deboarding. We have an airplane that spawned. Let's bring us a little bit closer. There we go. Good. What is better, the UPS or FedEx? Whew, they're both great. I think it depends on the airplane that they're on, to be honest with you. Yep, you're watching the 350 stream on Wednesday. I thought it was Thursday. About to be ground controller in Denver. Hope I can control you someday. Absolutely, Nick. We love flying in and out of Denver, man. We need to do some frontier ops again soon. All right, and they're almost done with the deboarding process, and then we'll get the aircraft reboarded, ready to go. Back to Ontario, baby. Love the approach in Ontario as well. Phenomenal approach. All right, there we go. Deboarding is complete. We need to restart the Kutao script. And we need to come back down here and we need to open up all the doors again. I hate how GSX manually closes the doors for this aircraft and then you have to restart it in order for it to work properly. Go to GSX, sim brief OK, good. And request boarding, UPS, good. It's a real shame these things don't fly packs anymore. Yeah. It'd be cool to do some pack ops in this thing, man. I agree. For Boris Audio Works in the 736, do you need to have Orbeck Central open? No. Just make sure that the Boris, just make sure the Boris sound pack is in your community folder. That's it. Cap, when are you doing some African flights? Not sure, Sean. Couple juicy packs, liveries, Delta, KLM, Bear, American. Oh man, yeah. We were talking about yesterday, retro packs ops. It'd be kind of fun, yeah. Do some old school KLM or something. Finnair MD11, that'd be a cool one too, yeah. Actually really dig the Finnair livery. Haven't flown Finnair in a while, actually. We'll have to do some Finnair ops soon. Look at this guy right now, man, playing with his carrot. Such a goofball, dude. Oh, man.
Phoenix Approach, good morning. Air Canada 1287, standing on the Eagle 6, standing through level 217.
Finnair 350? Ooh. Yeah, that'll be some juice. For sure. Nice short hop, it is, yeah. It's a cool one. Scandinavian 350? Ooh, that'd be a good one as well, yeah. Okay, we have, we had to put our new squawk code in here as well. 0760. 0760. The new squawk. Good. Finnair 350 has a special livery. I don't know the name though. Helsinki to Oslo. Is that a flight in the 350? I feel like that's an incredibly short route. Remember guys, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Do the channel a huge favor if you are enjoying. I know the MD11 is not the crowd favorite aircraft, but I hope you guys have been enjoying this week. JAL 350 in Japan? Yes, Captain Lee will like that one. He looks less like a kangaroo today. Correct. I think the special livery is called Merameko. Has TFDI mentioned anything about porting this over to 2024? Not yet, Ken. I haven't heard anything yet. But I'm sure it will be. I'm sure the plan is to get it over eventually. Pinwins. Oh, he's in full sleep mode now. Kangaroo status enabled. Imagine new Air Canada livery on the 350. I don't think it'll ever happen, to be honest with you, man. They have too many 787s. They got too many 787s and too many 777s. Maybe when the 787 phases out, but that'll be years and years and years from now. Right, Steven? He just had to find his ultimate comfort spot. He was so funny at my mom's yesterday, dude. He just was like, at one point, I'm pretty sure he was playing with 10 different toys. My mom's dogs have like a toy basket. He went over and just grabbed like every toy and just pulled them out. It was quite funny. Kevin, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. I assume we can expect Air Canada or CP747 ops when that comes out. Air Canada doesn't fly the 747. Cathay for sure. Cat used to do that, look at her and go, how the hell is that comfortable? Ah, man. This guy's wild, dude. Could they replace the current 777s, or do you think they will go with the new 777X? I have no clue. Yeah. I have no clue. Air Canada's about to add a bunch of A321neos, so that'll be interesting. Not quite sure what their plan is. They did at some point, oh, back in like the 90s. Oh, Canadian Pacific. Yeah, they used to have those for sure. Have you ever tried rice and milk? No. What's that pudding? Tapioca? Tapioca pudding or something? That's not rice though, isn't it? What's the best ATC software for Microsoft besides VATSIM? I would say Intentions, to be honest with you. 747 Pack Op's going to hit a lot retro at this point. Yep.
750 center close, right surf, Germany, break change approved. American 570,
Rice pudding. I don't know if I've ever had that. Is there like cinnamon on top of it? I think actually I might have had it. Academic sports.
Just watched the replay of the landing. No way that landing was 227 FPM.
I concur.
Probably a 100 to 130 FPM butter.
I concur.
Amazing, Captain.
Huge no floaties to you, man. Thanks so much, Academic. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you, buddy. Is Pilot Edge still a thing? It is. Yep, it's still a thing. I feel like Pilot Edge is more for the training side of things, though, now. Not so much the home sim stuff. Rice cooked milk. No, I don't think I've ever tried that before. I can't say I have. All right, chat, we're almost done boarding. Looks like we got one more container left to go after this one. We'll be good to go. Thank you again, Academic Sports. Huge no floaties to you, man. Appreciate the support, dude. Still snowing over there, Kev? You guys got a bunch of snow, didn't you? -2. Oh boy. The whole city must be shut down. He's borderline academic. First day of snow yesterday. You guys get snow every year though, right? Like a little bit of snow every year? Or am I wrong? Cap, do you prefer the PMDG 777 or the fly-by-wire 380? PMDG 777. Not 380 is a bad aircraft. I just prefer the triple. Last few years, yeah, we got none this winter until yesterday. Interesting. Into February, you get your snow. Well, it should be done sooner than later. You'll get all the rain in March and April. All right, and there we go. Last container is loaded onto the aircraft. We're ready to rock and roll here, friends. Let's go ahead and pause our music. Wonderful. We'll turn the sim sounds back up. Great. Confirm all the doors are closed. We'll close the passenger door here as well. And we'll go to GSX and we'll prepare for pushback and departure, my friends. Beautiful. Looking good. All right. Hydraulic pump is on down there. Upstairs. Beacon light can come back on. Seatbelt signs can go back on. We'll get ignition B set now. And we are ready to rock and roll, friends.
Canada 1287 to maintain 4,000 Sky Harbor now here, 10 o'clock, 14 miles towards the approach site.
Got a jet boy, enjoyed the first leg a lot. I'll watch the rest later. Have a good flight back and a nice weekend. Shadow Gallery, thank you for the support, my friend. I have to get you up on that leaderboard. Thank you again, man, for the $100 donation. Incredibly kind. You, sir, are top spot on that leaderboard. I will hopefully see you on Thursday, my friend, back in the
Departure checks completed.
7.3 max. It's been 2 weeks since I flew the 7.3 max, and I already miss it.
Locking gear.
It's gonna be nice to get out of this with just how heavy this airplane lands. It's gonna be weird next week jumping into the 7.3 max after flying this for a week. Probably take a little bit to get used to those landings again. Nose left, facing north.
Release parking brakes, please.
We'll just confirm that. Ooh, what livery is he? Lufthansa Cargo. Interesting. Park brakes off.
Commencing push.
Sounds are up.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Let's have some fun, friends. Engine number 3, pull it. And 2% on the rise. You can audibly hear the engine spooling as well. Freddy, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. You're doing well, man. We're looking for 17% N2 before we intro fuel. There she goes. Give you a nice little wing view. Agree, Craig. I do agree, man. Start on number 3. Let's go ahead and spin number 1. On. Fuel flow. N1 percentage. N2 good. Nice pushback. And 17% will introduce fuel. God, this thing's loud.
Please set parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
Engine number 2 pulled now. And 2% on the rise, and 1 on the rise as well. Waiting for 17% before we introduce fuel. Here comes 17% now.
Tow truck disconnected.
We'll introduce
Bypass
fuel.
pin removed.
Beautiful.
Left is clear, right is clear.
Hey, very cool, Erin. Hope it's a great flight, man. Long haul to Dubai. Where did you depart from? Also, we're going to reset those. Push you. Good. We're going to go 070. Actually, it's more like, it's like 075 or something. 074. We'll arm nav. We'll arm profile. What was our initial climb? Marks cleared. Alright, let's go to the Keynes 3 departure. And the initial altitude is 8,000 feet. So we will bug up 8,000 feet. Good. We're ready to go here, friends. Let's go ahead and make sure our auto brake is over to takeoff. Ground spoilers armed. Flaps 15 degrees. Beautiful. And we need our trim value 4.4. 4.4 on the trim is set correctly. Good. Upstairs, EPU bleed goes off. Good. Park brakes released. Good. Bring ourselves forward. Flew from London Heathrow to the UAE. Same flight did a couple weeks ago. Already crashed 4 times trying to do this flight. Jeez. That sucks, dude. Michael, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday, man. Alright, and we'll let approach know. We're rolling out of the South Cargo, short of hotel, ready to taxi, 7 left. Approach, good morning again. UPS 849 heavy out of the South Cargo, short of hotel, right taxi 7 left.
UPS 849 heavy, Phoenix Portola, runway 7 left, taxi hotel, hotel 1, Foxtrot 3, cross runway 7 right, hotel 1.
Alrighty, taxi 7 left via hotel, hotel 1, Foxtrot 3, will cross 7 right on hotel 1, UPS 849 heavy. Alright, hotel 1, Foxtrot 3, short of 7 left. Good.
Yeah, 624, runway 7 left, taxi Charlie, Sierra Echo. Charlie, Sierra Echo.
Out of the hotel ramp, we'll get our taxi lights on. Good. What DLSS version? I don't use DLSS. I use the FrameGen mod. And I use TAA for my anti-aliasing. TAA. I really find DLSS is really good for 1440p or 4K. If you're using 1080p, DLSS makes the screens kind of really fuzzy and weird. I love the slight little howl on these engines. Quite nice. Got a Southwest plane over there taxiing over to 7 left as well. Maybe going back to Ontario with us. I use DX12, Kai, because I use FrameGen mod. You have to use DX12 if you're using FrameGen. Swift Aviation. Nice. Is that like an FBO or something? Swift Aviation? Ooh, what's that? That's a Delta 330 coming in for landing on runway 8. Very cool. Or is that an Air Canada 330? That might be the Air Canada, actually. That's an Air Canada. Is it? Yeah, it's definitely Air Canada. Or is that Delta? I don't know. Looks like an Air Canada or a Delta. Do you feel that TFDI was able to polish this bird where it deserves to be? I think so, Cardial. Yeah. Especially with this 1.4 update. Yeah, it's so much fun to fly, man. It's an absolute handful, and it's going to test your skills, but man, is it fun to fly. It's a charter company? Gotcha.
71206, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
That was an Air Canada? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Clear for takeoff, 7 left, southwest, 1537.
Just done my first ever clearance, messed up on the squawk twice, and then stuttered like mad. I didn't know it was that much pressure and intimidating. Oh, it is. For sure.
Echo 8. Yeah, 12, Roger, Tango, Charlie, okay.
YouTube just crashed, third time today.
Sounds good to me.
Any news on a potential CRJ update? It's in the works. I don't know when it's going to be releasing, but it is in the works.
Again, it's 12, that's Charlie to the gates, bye-bye.
We need a good 330 for 2020. I'd like to see the Innie builds 330 in 2020 at some point. Cardio. I have to go back to V-Pilot. I've been spoiled with Beyond ATC. It's a lot of fun trucking. It really is.
849 heavy, runway 7 left, flying up and wait.
Up and wait, 7 left. GPS 849 heavy. In the works, what, for 3 years? Yeah, I know, dude. It's terrible. Alright, landing lights are on, nose light over to takeoff, runway turnoffs on, strobe lights on.
2005 7. So that's 1537, climb maintain level 210. 210, southwest 1537. BS 849, wind 1206, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
7 left, cleared for takeoff, GPS 849 heavy. Alright, chat, let's line ourselves up. Get the yoke cam on. Sounds are going up. You guys ready to go? Let's do it. Punch our auto flight. Good. Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. Slight nose down pressure. Let's go flying. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed is alive. 80 knots, we're neutral. V1 rotate. Positive rate. Gears up. We're flying. Sounds down just a little bit so we can hear the controller. Pass through 3,200 feet. GPS C49.
Yes, 849, heavy climb maintain level 210.
Can maintain 210, GPS 849. Alright, 21,000 feet, flight level 210. Good. Bugged up, ready to go.
2122, caution, correction, caution, weight turbine started heavy. MD11, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
Alright, climb power's in. Bring that nose down, gain some speed.
There's 2122,
let's go. Flap retraction.
Weight turbulence departed heavy. MD11, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
Okay, sir. Close for takeoff runway 7 left for American 2122. Thank you.
Start our slight right turn.
Departure, Lufthansa cargo 255 heavy.
Flight level 21, you have 27 set? That's 21, man. 210.
255 heavy. Yeah, man.
Not quite sure what's going on with the departure.
On the 255, do you want to connect up 7 right from hotel there or not?
Alright, slat retraction.
255.
That'll be up, sorry.
Sorry, was that 7 left? It's 255.
255, I'm just asking, can you accept 7 right for departure?
I can do, yeah, no problem. Lufthansa cargo 255.
255, have you run 7 right, back to the hotel.
07 right via hotel for Lufthansa cargo 255.
Alrighty, coming up on 8,500 feet. We'll engage autopilot. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Good. I believe there's a speed restriction on this departure, 220 till Mass V. Alright, beautiful. Climbing up out of Phoenix. Looking good.
Correct, stop with 506, ready to go at the end.
10,000 feet.
506, hold
Heading
short,
lights,
7 left.
nose lights,
short,
runway
7 left,
turnoffs, all to the
7
off position. Beautiful.
2122 is ready to contact the altitude.
We're climbing.
Okay, sir. 2,300 for 8,000 American.
Should have Phoenix Sky Harbor right down there.
Maintain level
There she
210.
is.
Okay, sir. American.
And there goes Henry.
Yeah, it's 624, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
07 left, clear for takeoff, yeah.
I believe our speed restriction should be lifted.
Friction change approved. Have a good day, Southwest 1537.
So no more Albuquerque Center, but we do have LA Center online. So we will pick up LA Center for the arrival into Ontario, which should be real nice.
Phoenix route is now online, 132.55.
Yeah, this one doesn't work in 2024 as far as I'm aware. It does not work yet. I wonder why we're such a slow speed still.
050697 left line.
It should be at Oakley. Oh, there we go. Okay. I was going to say, should be gaining some speed now. ECAP, what are the main differences between the PMDG 738 and the iFly Max 8? I have the PMG, not sure the iFly has a huge difference. Oh, it's a big difference. The flight model is completely different. Obviously, you're flying a Max 8, so it's completely different parameters, different screens, few different systems and stuff. Windwing Airbus autopilot panel shipped today. My PFP3N is being packed right now. Very cool, man. Enjoy, buddy.
American 2425, holding short Charlie at Charlie 9, ready for takeoff.
Very cool.
Juliet. Phoenix route is online, 132.55. South 506, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
7 left, clear takeoff, Southwest 506.
Yeah, 624, ready contact, the altitude.
Alrighty, there we go.
2,000 for 8,000.
Yeah, 624, climb maintain, level 210.
And you're off, and
255, everyone is 7.
disarm.
Correction, runway 7 right, line up and waiting.
Runway 7 right, line up and wait for Lufthansa cargo 255.
Why the APU is still on. Odd. The MD11 likes to climb. Oh, yes, she does. Rocket ship status, baby. Rocket Rocket ship status. We're up on 17,000 feet. Leaving Phoenix Sky Harbor behind us. He got how to enter SC into the iFly Max. Is a flight level 360S in the legs. A step climb? I don't know if you can, Yeager. I've never programmed a step climb in it. I don't know if you can.
Via the Keene Street departure.
Alright, standard barrel pressure 2992 through 18,000. Flight level 180.
Climb flight level 210, top level 506.
You should hand us over to Unicom here momentarily.
Everyone 0806, 197 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 7 right, clear for takeoff. Stand to cargo 255.
It is 849, heavy center close, right surface ceremony, quick change approved.
Unicom, have a great day, man. Thanks for ATC. Alright, over to Unicom en route frequency, and we're going up to flight level 320 today on the cruise. 32,000 feet set and checked. Good. Any news about the A220? No. I hope we get something soon, though, man. I really hope we get something soon. We need that A220 like yesterday, man. Big time yesterday. Ask that in the iFly Discord. You got a quick answer? Yes. They'll be able to answer much quicker than we can, for sure. Yeah. Any news regarding the Winwing 7.3? What news, Ragnar? I mean, you can pre-order them. I didn't order. I ordered the Airbus McDo. I'm still waiting for my pre-order to fulfill. Big news coming. Trust me, it'll be worth it. How do you know that? Other than the Discord hints that they've been dropping. You picked up Sky Cards in your phone? What's Sky Cards? I do not know. Source, trust me, bro. Yeah, exactly. I know that they were hinting at some stuff in their Discord. But I mean, there's been a lot of talk about that A220, and I really think it's going to be, yeah. You can search it on their Discord. Yeah, they've been putting quite a bit of information on there, but Flight Radar Pokemon Go. Interesting. No, I have not seen that at all. I have not. Alrighty, nice smooth skies. We got the seatbelt to the auto position. What developer? Synaptic Sim, in partnership with AnyBuilds. I've pre-ordered the Winwing EFIS and received it. Nice, very cool, man. Very, very cool. Is it AnyBuilds working with Synaptic? Yes, I do believe so. Correct. Chat, bear with me for a few seconds. I will be right back. My Winwing FCU EFIS panel has been pushed back 3 times since November now. Oof. That is sad. Hopefully you get it soon, Ed. Fingers crossed, man. I know we're all very excited for that 350, Ed. The community is waiting patiently. Waiting very patiently, we all are. All right, friends, bear with me here for a couple minutes. I will be right back. Alrighty, friends, we're back. Thank you. Appreciate you. E220 is one of those aircraft that's pretty much just narrow body. That is pretty much just a narrow body aircraft. Yeah. But it's flown everywhere. There are so many A220 orders, it's insane. Alright, we're holding at 320. We're looking good. Go to our perf page. 84 miles till top of descent. Looking good. Battling a little bit of a quartering crosswind. 448 across the ground. Still not bad at all. Hey Cap, do you think it's worth replacing my 3070 with a 5080? Yes. I think you would see a big enough improvement. If you were coming from a 4070, I would say no. Coming from a 3000 series, yes, I think that the upgrade will be beneficial. Yeah, FSS has been a complete flop in my opinion. We're now 2 months into 2025 and we still don't have custom autopilot, custom FMC, VNav. Still everything that you would expect to pay from a third-party payware add-on aircraft, we still don't have from FSS. And to be honest with you, I don't think we'll ever get it. And if we do get it, I think it's going to be so half-assed that it's not even going to be worth it. Just my opinion. I know there's some people out there that like the FSS series of aircraft. I just don't think it's ever going to pan out to be what it's supposed to be. 3000 series deserves an upgrade now, although things like lossless scaling are keeping it good and alive. Absolutely, dude. Without frame gen mod, yeah, I probably would have had to upgrade years ago. Am I watching the Senators game tonight? Most likely, yeah. Probably have it up on the second monitor. FSS is still better than the Aerosoft 330. I mean, they're both not very good. That's like saying dog shit's better than cat shit. They're both shit at the end of the day. Well, my honest opinion. We have given that developer more than enough time. Mind you, they are a payware developer. Yeah, well, they don't deserve our money. Sorry, I just came in. What's the 1.4 update about? So the FADEC system with the auto throttles has been fixed. Well, fixed-ish. Still some issues here and there, but it's much better now. And new sound set. The sounds are really good. The new sound set is very nice. Don't even question FSS, they'll straight boot you from their Discord. Of course. That's what all competent developers do, man. You didn't know that? All competent developers, when people are simply asking for what they want, you know. Release when? Yeah. I'm not sure when this release is coming. I think within the next week or two, I believe the update's going to be out. Back on his bed. ECAP, good Monday. You probably seen the email's Discord said the 350 wasn't coming out this week, so nerves can be a little settled a little bit. There you go, man. Yeah. Hopefully soon, man. Fingers crossed. I always said when we found out that it was coming Q1 2025, I said by the end of February. That was the day.
Seat_2A donated $3 Canadian. Time to start another stream fight. Do you refrigerate your condiments like ketchup? Discuss.
That's, I mean, yes. Thank you very much for the donation, Seat2A. Appreciate you. I do refrigerate my condiments, but I also enjoy room temperature ketchup. Like when you go to a restaurant or something, they got like that room temperature ketchup, not a bad taste at all. But yes, at home, I don't use the condiments enough for them not to be kept in the refrigerator. But I do like unrefrigerated condiments. Oh yeah, people that use condiments on a daily basis, ketchup, whatever it may be, they leave it out. Yeah. They do. All right, we should be, presuming LA is still online, we should be in LA airspace, so let's give them a little bit of a ring, shall we? LA Center on 126525. 126525. We'll give them a call. LA Center, good morning, UPS 849, heavy, flight level 320.
Aircat 792, new departure frequency 124.3. Give SoCal a call on 124.3. And somebody else is checking on. Who is that?
UPS 849 heavy, flight level 320.
UPS 849 heavy, Los Angeles Center, radar contact 62 miles southeast, 29 Palms, VOR, descend Scooby 2 arrival, Ontario altimeter 29908.
Send via the Scooby 2 29908. Thanks, UPS 849 heavy. All right, Scooby 2.
Sounds like a troublemaker.
That's you.
No, I don't have your voice.
So 4,300 at Taco. That's what we're aiming for here, friends. So top of descent's 33 miles. We will go 4,300 at Taco.
November 1 Lima Tango.
4,300 is in and set. Beautiful.
Runway 13 right, taxi via Echo, Juliet, Charlie. Cross runway 13 left on Juliet.
This controller's the best, man. We always have a great time. Room temp catch-up is better, but nobody goes through it fast enough, who I know. Yes, correct. FSS are the ERJs? Yes. AJ. Can you please make it 340? They only have one. They only have the Latin VFR. And we need a better quality one. That'd be incredible. Yeah. I'm still curious to see what Phoenix is going to be doing next, man. Yeah, Ben's the best, dude.
LA Center, hello again. We're on to 2351, level 8000.
2351, Los Angeles Center, welcome back. Climb, maintain
I think he also streams, doesn't he, on Twitch?
2351.
I could be wrong, but I thought he streamed on Twitch.
American 788, Lima Airspace North, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved, Oakland Center offline. Switch to advisory, we'll see you later.
Was this the shit sandwich coming into Vegas? I think it was Ben, wasn't it? With the shit sandwich going into Vegas? I'm pretty sure it was Ben. For the record, I room temp my ketchup, but only that. Now, do you do the whole bottle, AJ?
1271, welcome to Las Vegas. Cross
The whole bottle
right,
of ketchup stays out, or do you have like a separate little bottle that you keep out? And then the majority of it stays in the fridge.
AirTail 274, procedure turn completed.
Gap really wish someone made a good E175. Yep. That would be good to have, man. I do agree.
Variable at 5, runway 29er, you are clear to land the altimeter 29er at San Luis Obispo.
I do agree, my friend.
2999, clear to land runway.
God, I love this UPS livery, man. I love how dirty this is. This is fantastic livery. UPS looks so good on the MD11,
runway
man.
26 right, taxi
The whole bottle. Oof.
Let's see, you got...
Living on the
I got to
edge.
deal with your wingspan. Taxi 26 right via Bravo.
Living on the edge. The only thing I room temp that many people don't is butter. Can't stand spreading hard butter. Yeah, Zach, I always keep like I buy like the little sticks of butter. There's like 4 sticks in like one thing, and I do keep like half a stick out. I do agree, covered and out. Because yes, correct. There's nothing worse.
Air Canada 78, Lima airspace northeast. Radar service terminated. Frequency change is
do agree.
approved. Denver Center offline. Switch to advisory.
Community needs a proper ERJ. I agree, Fernando. Yeah, I agree with you. You're in love with the MD11 at the moment? I am too. It's so good, Cargo. It's a lot of fun, man. I keep the ketchup in the fridge, but I also have room temperature ketchup, like at dinner on my burgers, for example. Yes, correct. Yeah.
Southwest 3400, expect ILS 24 right approach.
Cap first long haul in the 351,000, over under 9 hours. Probably under, man. 9 hours is usually like my max. I like to keep our long hauls between like 6 and 8 hours normally.
Southwest 443, wind calm.
9-10 hours, you're really starting to push it.
Clear to land, 26 left, Southwest 443.
In Europe, they leave eggs on the counter. That's pretty normal. They do that in Mexico as well. It's because they don't wash the... there's like a layer on it. They don't wash them. I believe it. I believe.
One Lima Delta. Let's try that again. November 1 Lima Tango.
All right, there's our descent, friends. Looking good.
You want to go ahead and cross 13 right.
Per Heinz, ketchup is shelf stable because of the natural acidity. Interesting.
Intersection departure.
Highly suggest not putting the butter dish on the counter above the dishwasher. It'll be liquid quick. Yeah, correct. Little fur ball in his bed. Yep. Little henny Benny.
Number 1 Lima Tango. After departure, fly heading 100.
What are you
Wind
doing?
is calm. Runway
Oh,
13
sleeping?
right at a Juliet. Clear for takeoff.
Says, leave me alone, Dad. I'm sleeping.
heading and clear for takeoff 13 right. Do 1 Lima Tango.
1 Lima Tango negative. When after departure, make the left turn to a heading of 100, please.
Gonna be a really cool approach. We're gonna fly right past Palm Springs. Be really cool. Whether you refrigerate eggs has to do with whether they wash them or not. In Europe, they do not. We do. In North America, they do wash the eggs because we're concerned about salmonella. Salmonella. Seatbelt signs on. Look good. In Spain, the Thrustmaster Boeing yoke is at a 50% discount from 400 euros to 221. Wow. I hope you bought one, Alpha Tango. That is an incredible price. Definitely worth that. That's very cool. Anybody that's in Spain, now's your chance if you haven't already.
506,
Now is your chance.
Miles northeast of Flite, VOR. Descend Disney 6 arrival, the... John Wayne altimeter is 2999.
Alright, position check, then descend via the Disney 6, Southwest 506.
Alex, good afternoon. Defense Cargo 255 Heavy Flight Level 380.
Lufthansa 255 Heavy, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Radar contact 15 miles northeast of the Flite, VOR. Descend.
Yeah, this has been.
Scooby 2 arrival. The on-air altimeter 29908.
It is indeed.
Scooby 2 approach.
All right, let's start plugging in. Wow.
For Defense Cargo 255.
Man, my throat's killing me. We're gonna plan 26 left.
Apollo 205, Lima airspace east.
1126 on the barrel minimums.
Enjoy your flight to looks like San Antonio.
1126.
Affirmative. Over to Unicorn. To follow 205.
Cool.
Unicorn.
Southwest 443, clear 26 left, Quebec.
Didn't Ben also do Pilot Edge? I don't think I ever remember Ben on Pilot Edge. I could be wrong.
443, welcome to Ontario, cross 26 right on Quebec and taxi into the terminal. Thank you for flying.
Was it 1146 or 1126? 1126.
Thank you, sir.
LA Center, Southwest 2161.
All right, 1126 is in. Good. Ox hydraulic pump and auto brakes medium. Beautiful. Do you like Canadian Arctic Ox? I'm doing a tour of Canada North 737 700 route and it's a blast. Yeah, those are fun, Zachary. Yeah. Marcus is on PE. Yeah. I think he's still there. Not quite sure though. There's Palm Springs right beneath us.
Circus, you are correction at Seaview, cleared ILS 24 right approach.
At Seaview, cleared down. 24 right approach, 300.
Yeah, we need to do that flight auto up to Iqaluit again.
Lima Tango, radar contact.
That's a great little flight.
6,500 for 1 Lima Tango.
1 Lima Tango, altitude check. Turn left heading 050. Enable direct 29 Palms in on course. Maintain 17,000.
Left 050 and direct to 29 Palms. 1 Lima Tango.
Hope one day I have a chance to fly on the MD11.
Expect ILS 26 left approach.
Expect the ILS 26 left approach. 849 heavy.
Hey, Center Harbor, slow, super close.
Anybody going on to the Pilot Expo in Brussels? I didn't know there was one. Why are you overspeeding again, man? It's the second time it's done that. You see how like the throttles were like... It's definitely a bug. It has to be a bug. It did it again where like the airplane is descending but the engines are spooling up and it's putting it into the overspeed. Can't find the game on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, Jocelyn, that joke I think has come to its conclusion, my friend. You were in here the other day saying that you bought the simulator, so yeah, I think that joke has run ground, my friend.
I maintain flight level 350, just 524.
All right, aircraft that wanted to check on so quickly, give me the call sign and where you're at.
American 2425, 50 miles east of Blythe.
That was the American that was taxiing while we were departing.
Los Angeles Center, good morning. This is American 2122, flight level 218.
American 2425, Los Angeles Center, radar contact 52 miles east of the Blythe VOR. Maintain level 360.
Maintain 360, American 2425.
All right, who else is checking on?
AirCal 274, clear 29 on Alpha.
AirCal
274, welcome to San Luis Obispo. Taxi to the ramp on Alpha, thanks for flying.
To the ramp via Alpha, AirCal 274, thanks.
Southwest 2161, wind variable at 4, runway 2.
Palm Springs right beneath this shot.
Southwest 2161, contact SoCal 124.3.
Maybe we'll go to Palm Springs next week. Love that approach, man. Flown Ontario the other day, really enjoyed the scenery. It's well done. It's fantastic, Steven. Yeah. Hope Dan Barry can help me load this game onto my Atari. Oh, if anybody can, it's going to be Mr. Barry. He is a true professional. He'll definitely be able to help. Mr. Bandary. Next time you see him, AJ, call him Bandary. That's what I call him.
Envoy 310, what are you calling?
Mr. Bandary.
Envoy 310, runway 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
26 right via Charlie, 1.310.
Yeah, Vertical Sim doesn't miss when he releases an airport scenery, to be honest with you, man. He really doesn't miss. Look at those views out there.
American 2122, your voice received.
American 2122, a flight Twitter.
American 2122. Radar contact 8 miles east of Imperial. Descend Lucky 1 arrival. Limburg altimeter is 29er.
Okay, sir. 2999, and this is going to be a Lucky 1 RNF arrival for American 2120.
Right, we are through transition altitude. I believe it's 3003. 2998. I was wrong. 2998.
792.
Set. Barrel pressure is good. Minimums are set.
You should
Looking
be
great.
with departure on 124.3.
Yeah, Center Evans, we're with you, 4,000 pound views.
AirCal 792, switch to SoCal 124.3. Horizon 2351, Lima airspace north, radar service terminated, frequency change approved, Oakland Center offline, switch to advisory.
Alright, we'll see you guys next time, Horizon 2351. See ya.
See y'all.
Center Alaska 965, checking in from the north. 41 miles north of Shafter, 583 level 243 for 320. Correction, 230.
This would be really good routing if we were in the 7.3 Max as well, Southwest ops. It's a cool little sector. Some of the nicest visuals in the U.S. in my opinion. On this route, you can see the wind farm down there. Oh, hold on, no problem.
You have the Ironman 2 arrival on board?
I still think it's bugged out.
You're
I don't
going
think
to-
there's that many windmills that close to one another, but, you know,
San Diego,
what can you do?
Comics
it draws
2
so
arrival on
many
board.
of them in. They are pretty close, but not like that,
Okay,
I don't
Alaska
think.
965, amendment to your flight plan, advise, ready to copy.
That seems a little bit excessive.
Alaska
It's cool that they're
965,
modeled,
Los
though.
Angeles VOR, it'll be the Comics 2 arrival, rest of flight plan unchanged.
After passing Los Angeles VOR, flight comments to arrival Alaska 965.
Alaska 965, read back is correct. Cross Los Angeles VOR at flight level 250. You can climb to cruise for now.
Excuse me.
Cross Los Angeles VOR, flight level 250, Alaska 965, ground flight level 330.
Delta 1116, expect ILS 30 approach.
Flare ops? Yeah, they're always fun. We're going to do some
flare
flare next week, I think.
Dimension 11 Super, Los Angeles Center, radar contact, climbing, table level 280.
Super.
280 plus on Super.
All right, 220 knots at Kaylee. So we're looking for.
Delta
That's something,
1116, Los
Zachary.
Angeles Center.
I wonder if you have the
Delta
We
1116,
Love
expect ILS 30
VFR
approach.
add-on and it's doubling it up. I don't think so, AJ. Never even heard of that one.
Delta 1116, Long Beach altimeter 299.8.
2998.
South 1537, expect ILS 30 approach, Long Beach altimeter 299.8. South 1537, that was carrier only. Check your mic, it was muted.
All the way 310, get ready for departure.
Sorry about that, Southwest 5037, call the ILS 8.
Wind farms apparently kill a ton of birds and drive whales bananas.
Thank you. On by 310. Wind is variable at 4.
I can see the birds.
6, right, we're taking off.
I think you're talking about the ocean ones. All right, we're going to bug up 250 on the speed. Actually, we'll go 240 on the speed.
LA Center, American 463, level 280.
240 bugged.
Okay,
Go.
aircraft on, you broke up
Come
again.
through 10,500.
LA Center,
Slowing her on down.
level 280.
And our VAP speed today is 162.
LA Center, Kenneth 792, 10,000 feet.
American 463, radar contact.
Alrighty, and then we have
63
220
miles.
at Kaylee that we need to
Southeast at
remember.
29 Palms. VOR, descend Hollywood 1, arrival. Ontario altimeter 299.8.
Hollywood 1, American 463.
Air Canada 792, Los Angeles Center, welcome back. Climb maintain level 330.
330, okay, 792.
Delta 1116 at bids, cleared ILS 30 approach.
Bids cleared ILS 30 approach, 1116.
Southwest 3400, tower now, 120.95.
Alrighty, 10,000 feet. Landing lights are on. Good.
Center Southwest 506, leaving flight level 360.
No 506, copy, thanks.
Man, look at the visuals, chat. This is why I love flying in Ontario. It's so beautiful.
UPS 849
West
at
Coast
Taco,
flying.
cleared ILS 26 left approach.
Taco, 26 left approach. 849 heavy.
Airport 63, did I give you the descent instructions on the arrival?
Let's get this butter. Yes, we are hunting the elusive MD11 butter.
Definitely need more copy.
We are hunting it down. The very elusive MD11 butter. AKA anything under 200 feet per minute. Because this aircraft is chunky.
All the way 310, 1400.
All the way 310, altitude checks.
Old Ben is
Go
the
ahead,
best, man.
I'm not sure what the PDC showed you. Go ahead and proceed direct off on course. Maintain flight level 220.
Direct off, climb maintain 220.
West Coast has by far the best ortho in this sim. It's unmatched in my opinion. I think it's just because of the terrain, the mountains, the ortho. It's just phenomenal over here, man. It is definitely one of my favorite places to come fly. Do you like TFDI? I do. Yeah, very fun aircraft to fly, man. An absolute handful, but a lot of fun. Don't butter, just slam the jam. Was thinking maybe AnyBuild's PSP scenery has them drawn in, and then the big ortho was putting them into. Yeah, I'm not running the PSP scenery. Yeah, you're right, AJ. I'm not quite sure.
The ILS 26 left, descend to cargo 255.
All right, speed restriction 220 coming up, so we'll adhere to that. 220, bug it. Let's go slats extended. That'll help with our speed as well.
Number 1 Lima Tango.
Co-pilot's taking a snooze today. He is. Very tired boy. How does the MD11 compare to the Rotate in terms of feel? I didn't have a lot of time, Joel, flying the Rotate MD11. This aircraft feels really good. It's a lot of fun to hand fly. It feels very heavy. Cargo don't complain. True. Very true. So I don't know if I could do a fair comparison, Joel, to be honest with you, man. Altitude. Alrighty. And approach 3400 mandatory. We'll bug up 3400. Good. We'll arm approach.
American 2122, expect Arnett Yankee 27 approach.
210 on the speed is looking great.
Okay, sir.
Is there another restriction after Taco?
27 approach, American
I don't think so. 210 at Taco, sorry. We're good. Bring that speed back, 210 to Taco. We'll bug it. And what I'm going to do... Actually, it's fine. It's profiling down to 4,300. We're fine. Should capture localizer here any second. We'll see loc. There we go. There's loc capture. Good. Then we're waiting on glide slope. So what we'll do is we'll bang that in, and then we'll just descend us at about 500 feet per minute down to 3,400. And that'll capture glide path nicely. Speed looks good. We'll go flaps 28 degrees. Sorry, flaps 15 degrees, not 28. 15 degrees.
There, 24,
Rotate was kind of a letdown when it finally dropped, and we're capping disappointed. There was just so many bugs. That's kind of the problem with the rotate. That's really all I remember with it. A lot of bugs. A lot of bugs.
UPS 849, wind calm, runway 26 left to land.
26 left, good land. UPS 849 heavy.
Plan to exit left for cargo.
Absolutely, exiting to the left. All right, we're on glide slope, we're on localizer. Everything looks fine and dandy. Let's start rolling back that speed. There's 2,500. We'll go 180 on the speed initially.
United 112.
Good. We'll go gear down. Flaps 28 degrees. And final app speed was 162. And we'll bug that bad boy up. 162. Beautiful.
9112, stand by.
Cool. Speed check. Flaps 35 set. I will take control of the auto throttle now. I will turn on our yoke cam.
PDC set.
And I'm going to take control of the aircraft, friends. My airplane. Good. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Catch it down on the ground. Good. Airplane feels good. Got it nice and trimmed. 4.5 units. And we'll start our replay. Recording. Thank you, John.
Southwest 1339 at
Good.
Cleared out left 30 approach. So 1537 at mid, cleared out left 30 approach.
Ground spoilers are armed. Land green.
Wind calm runway 30, clear land.
Searching for that elusive butter, chat.
South 506, expect on them Zulu 20 flight approach from J-Word. So we'd like the ILS to the right stagger if that's possible from the
Bang on the approach. We got it trimmed out real nice.
No, 506, you wanted the ILS 20 right approach? Yeah, get that, that'd be great. Alright, plan for that. Thank you.
Continue. Just hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh, there's the elusive butter. Nose down gently, reversers are out, decelerating. Beautiful. That's the elusive butter, chat. We were searching. What a way to finish off the week. Wonderful. 70 knots, reversers are stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Ontario. Auto brake is off. What a beauty. What a beauty, friends.
So 506, turn right heading 260 when able direct.
Great way to finish off the week here in the MD11.
20 right approach. All right.
The GPWS voice is terrifying. Yeah, sounds like a robot. 100, 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. All right, we're off the left. The elusive butter in its own habitat, I know.
49 Heavy, welcome to Ontario. Taxi east on Sierra. Right on Whiskey and into UPS Cargo. Thanks for flying.
Sierra Whiskey into the cargo. Thanks for the full ETC, Ben. You have a great afternoon, man.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Alrighty, flaps and ground spoilers going clean. 56 minutes on the flight time. Is the TFDI frame heavy? No, not at all. It's very well optimized. Very well optimized. Alright, nose lights to taxi, landing lights are off, strobe lights are off. Upstairs, we'll get the EPU power on. Good. Start that bad boy up. And everything else is looking good. What was the landing stat window that popped up on touchdown? It's called G's landing rate monitor. You can put exclamation point GEES in chat and it'll populate that for you, man. G's. God, I love flying in and out of this airport, chat. Has to be one of my favorites out here. Incredible. Look at that old 727 as well. Real nice. Alright, let's stop our recording. We'll be able to watch that one back momentarily.
Okay, sir, clear. Now Yankee 27 approach, American 2122.
American 2122, wind is 290 at 5, runway 27. You are clear to land your number 1.
It was bad boy Daxing, man.
Okay, sir,
such a badass aircraft, dude.
American 2122.
I bet the guys that fly this airplane absolutely love it. If you're type rated on the MD, they probably love this thing, man. Absolutely love it. Let's save some fuel. We'll shut down engine number 2. APU and APU bleed systems are on as well. I'll take care of that. And we'll watch our replay here once we get down to the stand. A little bit of a long taxi all the way down here on Sierra. And then we're making our right turn into Whiskey to the ramp. She doesn't look like she'd fly, but she does. Damn right, man. Damn right she does. A lot of fun, man. A lot of fun.
American 463, expect ILS 25 left approach.
Remember, guys, if you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash down that thumbs up on your way out. Would be much appreciated. Again, I hope you guys have liked the content this week in the MD11, something a little bit different, something that we don't usually fly here on the channel. Again, it was, we last flew this aircraft 6 months ago, so really good to be back in it. It's, like I said, man, an amazing aircraft, a lot of fun to fly, very hands-on. It's that perfect balance of old school versus new school. Really, really, really fun. I know someone who flew the MD11 for Live 10s and they switched over the 777 freighter because the 10 retired the MD11. Yes, they did, unfortunately.
6, give me a prior rep. Alright, about 10 miles northeast of Hotel Delta Foxtrot, top rest of 15,000, light to moderate turbulence. And
Cap, does the Flite overlay work over land a local PC? I don't know. You'd have to do some more research. I'm not sure. That's the reason why I use Sim Toolkit Pro, is because it was the only one that I found did that.
Yeah, pretty much light chop all in the SoCal area. Got some moderate turbulence up by the Sierra Nevadas at this point. Yeah, that's what we saw when we were planning as well, but it feels a little bit worse unless that's my weather engine being weird, but yeah.
How do you keep yourself motivated to fly almost every day? I fly so much that I lost the feel for it every time I watch you and I fly. Then I'm airborne and I can't wait for it to end. This is my job, man. You gotta remember that, right?
But it is lower.
This is, you know, full-time content creation is what I do, man. So, you know, you gotta jump into it. It's obviously a little bit different for me. How did I stay motivated before I started streaming? Have you ever thought about joining a virtual airline? Somewhere where you can actually track the flights that you're doing and have a goal behind doing the flights that you're doing? That's something that I would always suggest to somebody if you find yourself in a little bit of a stalemate. You know, you want a little bit more out of your flight simming career. Or check out VATSIM, Pilot Edge, Say Intentions. mix things up a little bit.
South 1537, wind calm, runway 30, clear to land.
Clear to land 30, Southwest 1537.
All right, everybody, say goodbye to Henry. Henry cam is off. I think we have landing traffic here as well. I just saw him on final. Yeah, there he is right there. And we'll get our taxi light off.
Okay, just need, got traffic at your 12 o'clock opposite direction. He's at
Simbit's World of Pilot's Life, yep. It's a great way as well. I use Volante for that. Keeps track of all my flights. I get to see the hours I build, not tied to a VA. Yep. I mean, there's certain VAs you can join as well that are pretty laxed and kind of let you do whatever you want to do. I did all that except a VA. I kind of did it for myself with Edelweiss. Yeah, I'd suggest looking at a VA, man. Virtual airlines are really cool. I used to be a part of Virtual Air Canada, Virtual Delta, and Virtual Southwest. Used to be part of all of those. I loved my time with Virtual Air Canada. Loved my time with Virtual Southwest as well. Southwest flies basically everywhere, so always a good time.
Okay, sir, Bravo 9. Actually, Bravo 6 now, and then Bravo 2 to gate. Thanks for travel done.
You're coming up on Bravo 8 now. Just continue down to Bravo 9. Next taxiway on the left.
Okay, sir. It's going Bravo 9, then American 2120.
Yeah, I just wanted to save you having to contend with the Boeing 737 taxiing on Bravo.
Why don't you start a VA? No, no thank you. Not really interested in that, man. There's so many great virtual airlines out there. One, I don't need to compete with any of them, and two, it's very time consuming. I don't have a lot of time outside of my streams. Ooh, that's going to be a nice park job there, chat. That was a beautiful turn in. Use that guidance here. It was real nice.
VFR departure and flight following to Ontario.
Ontario.
72 Mike Echo, what altitude do you want to fly at?
Alrighty, we'll call our quits right there, friends. Park brake can go on. Upstairs, APU and bleeds are on. 1 and 3 can go off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back down to Ontario. What a beautiful flight and gorgeous arrival to wrap up the week here flying the MD11. I enjoyed myself. I know that I've gone over this before. I know this is not the most popular aircraft that we have for the sim, but I really, really, truly think if you're a hardcore flight simmer, this is something that you need to add to your hangar. This aircraft is just so much fun to fly, man. It's so different, yet familiar with like most of the systems that you have, but it is just an incredible airplane. It is so much fun to fly. Now with the new sound set as well, it's just an absolute blast. I really, really, really do enjoy this aircraft, and we'll be back in it before... it definitely is not going to take us 6 months to fly this aircraft again. We will definitely fly this airplane sometime soon again, maybe within the next like month or two. We'll be back doing some MD11. I would like to do a long haul with this aircraft as well. Maybe we can do some retro Lufthansa cargo, or even some like retro KLM or something like that, but yeah. Any info 1.4 releases? It should be within a week or two, JJ, I believe is what they said in the email to me. I think it's within the next week or two. So you have to keep an eye open for that. By far the most fun to fly. It is definitely a challenge. Like I said, if you're somebody that's looking for a challenge, if you want to kind of get away from all the automation of Airbus and stuff like that, this is a great little factor, and it offers quite a bit, to be honest with you. It is really, truly a ton to fly. A lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our replay, shall we? We'll hit the replay button. Good. We're going to pause the replay. We'll bring this in to like right about there. Should be good. We'll trim, start here. Yes, resume. Let's jump outside. Let's have a quick little look-see here. We finally caught the elusive MD11 butter. Let's have a look-see outside here from this gorgeous drone cam view. We'll see what the butter looks like for our last landing of the week in the MD. Beautiful. We'll end that. Gorgeous. Retro American Airlines, that'd be good with the bare metal livery. Oof. Yes, yes, yes. The bare metal livery would look absolutely fantastic on this. I have no doubt about it. No doubt about it. All right, chat. Let's take a look at this arrival coming in. There's the flare at about 30 feet and just holding it, holding it, holding it. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 my friends. That was absolutely beautiful. Held that nose up for a little bit of aerodynamic braking. Nice and smooth and gently into the runway. Oof. Doesn't get much better than that one, my amigos. It does not get much better than that. I will gladly take that as my last landing of the week after fighting this aircraft some of the week just to figure out how she lands in the best trim values and speeds. Man. Oh yeah, Steven, it's like you're... Yeah, that's the biggest thing coming from like a 737 or an A320. When you fly this for the first time, oh my goodness, dude. It's so weird how it's just such a nose up attitude. It takes a lot to get used to be honest with you, man. Like it really, really, really takes a lot to get used to. But you'll get it. You'll get it. It's all about that like perfect, just cutting the power, holding the flare, nice and smooth into the runway. Well, everybody, that's going to go and wrap up today's live stream. Again, if you haven't done so, do me a huge solid. Don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. To all my mods, donators, and sponsors, thank you guys for everything that you do for the channel. Without you guys here, none of this would be possible. And for that, I am forever grateful. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. It is absolutely incredible. I think okay, there we go. It's absolutely incredible. You know, I always say this every stream, but I truly do mean it. Without you guys, this is not possible. So I really, really want to thank you guys. Does it have reversers? It does. All 3 engines have reverse thrust. It's not showing on the replay. It's a little bit bugged like most airplanes. It's not just the TFDI. It happens in a lot of other airplanes as well. To everybody else that cannot donate using a monetary value, but donates and spends time in the streams by smashing down that thumbs up button, being here, flying with me on VATSIM, I want to thank you guys just as much. Thank you, everybody, for the continued support of this channel. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this week in the MD11, a beast that we have not flown in a while, and it felt really good to be back. Again, if you're on the fence about this aircraft, it's definitely something that I can suggest. It is a ton of fun, an absolute ton of fun. All right, friends, next week we got some new scenery to check out over in Europe. Riga is where we're going to be next week, starting off probably on Thursday. And then we've got some scenery here in North America as well that we're going to be checking out. We'll be back in the iFly Max 8. It should be a fantastic week. Definitely looking forward to it. Guys, enjoy the replays, enjoy the outro, and I look forward to seeing you guys all on Thursday back in the Max 8. Happy landings, my friends. See ya!